I didn't finish my thumbnail. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I did not finish my thumbnail. I can do it right now. I can do it while we're just sat here. I'll let if anyone comes in, I'll let them come in, I guess. All right. To put that out there too in my Discord. Okay. All right, so I can close this. Let me pull up chat here just in case anyone comes in. All right. I don't know what to put because I don't feel like taking a picture. Oh, I guess I can maybe take one real quick. What? Jeez, I just put like a generic thing right there while I figured out the thumbnail, and I forgot that I didn't have a thumbnail. Maybe I could put the Ellie Inferno thing. Let me see if I can make this work. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Let's just do this. That's a mentality, a good mentality to have, right? Just screw it. All right, we'll rock this thumbnail. Let me put it on. Put it on. There we go. Save. Perfect. All right. Sweet. I need to sneeze so bad. Hold on. There it is. Cool. Every time I start streaming, it never fails. Even now that I haven't streamed in forever, it never fails. I always have to sneeze right when I click go live. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but whatever. Whatever. So I think I might do a stream in the future. Where we go through all of the matches. Maybe not. I'm probably not gonna watch both point of views all the way through. I'll probably watch one point of view and then switch to another one. But we'll go through the whole season, I think, in a future stream. I want to try and do it at a time where the UK people are awake, so that maybe they can pop in too. So yeah. But regardless, we're gonna be watching our matches today. Mostly from the point of view of the other competitor. So it's gonna be Nate's side, Pidge's side, Landon's side, what's did I face? Alan's side, and then Mike's side. And then when it comes to the battle with Timmy, we're gonna watch it from my point of view because he didn't have the gameplay, unfortunately. Then we're gonna watch Pidge's point of view and then Sly's point of view, all the way through. So I might skip like intros, outros, and stuff, but for the most part, we're gonna be sitting here watching. I might pop onto my videos, just I don't know, so you guys can see my point of view, I guess. I don't know, but I wanted to test the audio on that. That's really loud.
Naganado and
should be fine. Okay, should be fine. So we're gonna switch to this screen. Wait. wait, what? I just fixed this. Why? I just fixed this. I just fixed it too. I added it and everything. That's so annoying. Whatever. Why? Oh, I see. Hold up. It was just capturing. Oh, there it is. It was just capturing 2 seconds ago. I don't know why whatever. Anyways, let's get right into this. The first match we're watching is, of course, like I mentioned earlier, against Nate Tube. So we're watching from his point of view. His team was obviously Trick Room based, which didn't exactly pan out too well for him this season. It kind of did at first, but then it backfired kind of later on. But this was our first taste of what Nate would do with the Trick Room team.
Right, and here we are.
Let me know if the video's too loud. Let me know.
Porygon Z, Rotom Heat, Lapras, Runerigus, Naganado, and Zacian.
Let me know if I'm too low compared to the game.
But I think he'll start off with Self Rock with the Runerigus. I think what I'm going to do is stick to my initial plan, which was start off with Kraken the Malamar and
Kraken the Malamar
early.
I did like his reaction when I clicked Trick Room. I think I commented that too.
Who he brings out, but I think he'll start with
his reaction when I clicked Trick Room was pretty funny.
Bring a Trick Room Pokemon straight off the bat. Plus, you know,
so
to me on who he brings out, but I think he'll start with Runerigus to start off with. I don't think he'll expect me to bring a Trick Room Pokemon straight off the bat. Plus,
that's what killed him from the get-go. He thought I didn't know he had a Trick Room team. You should, if you have a gimmick team, and I think I said this in the roundup too, you should definitely assume your opponent knows. You have to have counters. You have to be ready. And he just assumed I wouldn't know. Not like I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. I'm not trying to say I'm like super smart or anything. But if you have a gimmick team, you should definitely plan around your opponent knowing that you have a Trick Room team or rain or sand or whatever it is. You should definitely have you should just go in with the mentality that your opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, at least in terms of your gimmick, especially Trick Room. And the fact that he thought I wouldn't think he would bring Trick Room hurt him right from the get-go, like right from the beginning.
You never know.
Hurt him.
He might. I don't know. I don't know what Lonely Hermit's thinking. So he might know what I want to do with this team. He might already know. To be honest, I just hope. All I hope for this battle.
It was just judging by his reaction. He definitely didn't think I knew.
But here we go into our week.
Here we go.
Season 5. I'm loving that trainer card as well, mate. That is a sick trainer card. I do love that.
It's a classic.
I do love that.
I have not changed that trainer card
when you win the league.
For like 3 years, 2 years.
Thanatos.
That is kind of the face I pulled.
And a lovely shiny there as well. And there's my Kraken, ready to go.
There's my Kraken.
It can do a lot of damage to me, considering I am part psychic type, and I know it is part ghost. But we're going to start off with a Trick Room, like I initially said.
Just immediately reversed
and
it.
Then maybe get some chip damage in. There we go. He's getting out the Stealth Rock, which is
the rocks did help a bit. The rocks did help a bit. They didn't really. They weren't like a win condition, but they helped.
But we got that Trick Room up, so that's good. So we got 5 turns
this reaction
of being faster. So
this is funny.
Now I've done that, I'm gonna go out with a. Hopefully he doesn't switch, but I'm gonna.
Foul Play was a great pick to take. It's just the fact that he didn't use Contrary from the beginning. If he had Superpower Contrary, might have been a different match.
I'm gonna go out with a
might have been a different match.
I'm gonna try.
But Foul Play was a really good call in this part.
I am fast now, so he might have bulked him up a bit. Considerable amount of damage there. I like that. He's got rid of my Infiltrator though.
Yeah, no
so
Contrary.
I will need to switch at some point. What move is he going to use though? Oh, he's Trick Rooming again. He knew what I was doing. No, you bugger. You actual bugger. I'm gonna have to Trick Room again. You caught me off. I genuinely. Oh, mate,
you know what?
I
Actually,
completely forgot he knew that.
Hold on. Let me. I feel like I'm taking up way too much space with all this extra stuff around my camera. So we're gonna keep it simple today. We're just gonna go with the regular cam, none of that extra box. I'm gonna put myself down here so I take up the least amount of space possible. Make myself a little bit bigger. Right in the middle. My glasses are fogging up because I just took a shower. There you go. We're right smack in the middle. I'll keep myself right there. We'll get rid of all that extra stuff so you guys can see more of the gameplay.
I completely forgot he knew that. Oh my god. I was literally on damage calculator.
I think we could stay here for like the rest of the video. Maybe, I don't know.
As well, so I can't use it again. Oh,
yeah,
you caught me off guard there. You know my team is slow. This might have just messed up the whole map.
That was the problem. See, that's why like Trick Room to me is like one of the hardest gimmick teams to use. Because once it goes out the window, there's no like fallback. Your team is super slow. You're gonna get outsped, and that's a huge problem, obviously in competitive. So if you can't get that Trick Room back up, there's no fallback. Whereas like rain teams, sun teams, their Pokemon, the Pokemon that are used usually in those teams are actually pretty good regardless of the weather. But Trick Room without the Trick Room, it's rough. It is rough. It's definitely one of the harder gimmick teams to use.
Hopefully he doesn't knock me out, but I think he will. You caught me off guard there, mate. with that Trick Room, I didn't expect you to do that, to be honest. Because most of your team's quite quick, so I was like, oh yeah, he won't need to Trick Room because all my Pokemon are slow. I didn't think he'd bother with that, but hey ho, he did.
Just to get rid of his Trick Room. This might not have been the smartest switch on my part.
Skull. Oh, there's that Zacian I was worried about.
I mean, I think it led to like a bigger win by like 1 kill, but honestly, hard switching to Zacian maybe wasn't the smartest thing to do. I probably could have just stayed in Runerigus and let it live.
That did quite a lot. All things considered, that did quite a lot.
Die. Not let it live. Let it die.
Nothing that can do a lot of damage.
Honestly, if he foul played again,
because he's not physically defensive.
After I got the
as far as I'm
attack boost, because I
aware,
believe I
like,
used sword
unless
sense
he
right
buffed
here.
his physical
If
defense,
he
but,
foul played again,
don't
I think
he'd
it
be
would have
able
killed.
to take- actually, no, he will, yeah,
Because it
'cause
uses
he's 4 times effective,
it would have
so
used Ashen's attack, and it probably
let's
would have
get out
killed.
of there. I
Based off
think
how
he's
much
gonna
that
go
first
in
foul play
with,
did.
Part fairy, you are fairy type, so probably not a good idea to go with you just yet. I want to save SpaceX just for a little bit.
Honestly, going straight to Homer would have probably been the play.
Let's try.
Or Snorlax.
Let's try Frozone. I want to see what Frozone can do.
That killed him. This I didn't really understand. He explained it to me afterwards, and honestly, I cannot remember the reasoning. I probably said it in the roundup, I think. So maybe we could peek into the roundup and see real quick after this.
Really didn't want to switch there, but oh god, that's going to cause problems.
But yeah, that
that's quite
having this thing in front of Zacian.
You're properly setting up with him now.
No, I honestly, maybe could have gotten away with another one.
Has he got?
I maybe could have gotten away with another one.
So you got +3 attack now.
Maybe that's a huge maybe.
There's no point in me substituting because he'll take it in one hit.
I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. Well, I probably would have killed the Colossal when it Gigantamax. I probably would have killed the Colossal.
He one hit me with that one.
Probably could have killed the Colossal, but I think maybe a huge maybe I could have gone away with another Swords Dance. But it would have been super greedy.
Okay.
And then something like if the Galarian Slowbro got like the quick draw.
Go out with...
He honestly could have. What does he do here? Does he go straight to Colossal here?
Fire and ice type attacks. Homer's not a good choice right now. Neither's.
He honestly should have brought out Homer.
Do something. Actually, no,
I mean, well, I don't know because the quick draw.
Because he won't have his.
This was definitely a tough.
Let's try out Mount Doom.
This is definitely a tough decision for him. And I don't. I actually did not. I did not think his play of Gigantamax and Colossal was all that bad. Because the additional damage with the Volcalith was not bad either. Like his Gigantamax play with Colossal was not terrible. If he didn't Gigantamax, I would have been like, what? But because he did Gigantamax, that actually did justify it a lot. Because the Volcalith played a big factor.
Gigantamax anyway, so and he should be able to take a hit. Hopefully, he should be able to take a hit. So we'll go out with a
a max strike. Well, no, I still would have outsped his whole team.
We'll do rock type one.
But yeah, Volcalith. He honestly maybe.
I know I'm part rock, but
you can maybe make the argument he should have saved it for like maybe a turn or two later because it would have made a big difference if it lasted longer.
I want to take out that Zacian. That's all I care about. I just want to take out that Zacian because he's a problem.
Even if he Gigantamax or Dynamax the Slowbro, that would have been a big problem too. Or Snorlax. We saw what Snorlax did against the setup Zacian when we played Texas.
We might be able to take him out now. This is all I wanted G-Max for, is to take out the Zacian. So
I think the additional damage is what took me out.
Oh, I did nearly nothing.
That's right. So
I didn't expect it to do that little damage, to be honest. But he's going to start.
Zacian played a similar role. I didn't even realize he played a similar role in this match to how he did in against Texas. He just set up. He got rid of a couple Pokemon, but got rid of the Gigantamax as well before I even was able to Dynamax.
I think just on the off chance. Because I haven't got any blocking moves, so I can't max guard.
That did hurt him as well.
I've got nothing that is.
If he did have protect, that would have been big.
Let's attempt a max flare on him.
Honestly, I would have sent out Nagano though. I would have sent out Nagano though.
He's hit me. That's fine though. That's fine. I'm happy that I've taken that much damage off the Zacian, and he might actually die here as well. To the
no might. I will. There's no might.
He might die from this.
Yes.
Okay, finally, we've taken out the biggest threat. I would say we've taken out the biggest threat. Now I'm happy. So now what we're gonna do here is go.
The big worry was definitely that Snorlax sitting in the back because its special defense is insane.
Bomb, Nasty Plot, Scald, Shell, Sidearm. I could set up Homer with the with Nasty Plot and then maybe like a Shell Sidearm or a because I know it says...
He did get really unlucky here, though.
He's higher, and I don't know if it works.
He did get really unlucky here.
So he's brought out Muffin the Rotom Heat. I love that. He's like a muffin oven. There's a smart name there, mate. You're on top of your names. You're on top of your names this season. I like that. I like that. Right, we'll go out with... You know what, though? I don't think he'd be able to take me out with one hit, if I'm honest with you. So I could either
He
set
did. Yeah, he got
up and then
unlucky. He
scold,
definitely
or
got
just
unlucky
scold
here.
off the bat.
Definitely got unlucky.
Wait, is he electric? He's electric. I might
Fire.
have to burn him as well, which is a possibility.
Fire, fire,
I'm just
fire.
gonna scold him because I think. Oh, there's
The
the
quick draw
as
was
well.
yeah.
There's the quick draw.
That was big.
There's the quick draw. I love that ability.
That
so
additional
much.
damage definitely hurt.
Considerable
Bad.
amount of damage. Dark Pulse might. Yeah, that'll kill, wouldn't it?
I think
That's
from
why
I
that's
think
4 times, isn't it?
I
Well, my
think I
poison
did the
psychic or
calculations,
something.
and that
Oh, it was a
crit
as
mattered.
well. That was overkill. Fair play.
I think that crit mattered.
But another big bit of damage to Muffin.
Him getting the quick draw did make a big difference, though. Definitely.
Right, so we know that he's got
It definitely made a big
Dark
difference.
Pulse. So let's now. I might actually attempt a. He's probably got Levitate on him, so I'm going to go with a.
Probably.
say
It's the only
Dark
ability Rotom gets.
Really want to save him. You're Psychic Dark. I
Kraken.
suppose.
It's so funny how a lot of people who make logos, myself
let's
included,
go
have
out
the
with you.
Pokemon
You
facing
might
left.
go take a hit,
I don't know
but
why. I don't know why that's a
it
thing.
depends on what you set.
I just like I'm looking at our logos. My Moltres is facing left. His Wingle's facing left. If you look at some of the other logos, the
So,
Pokemon are
I'm
facing
gonna
left.
attempt
I don't
a
know why that's a
Psycho
thing.
Cut on him,
I don't know why that's a thing.
You know, just with the hopefully get the luck of.
I like how his camera just randomly came in here. I'm blocking him. I'm actually blocking
buff-
him. Let me move to the side here. Move to the side here. What's up, Nate?
Start my special defense.
What's up, bro?
So I did more than I would like to have done, but that's fine. And we've taken out Muffin. We've taken out Muffin. Okay.
Mhm.
I think I'm
That
doing
was
alright
nice.
here.
He
would say
did
I'm
not
somewhat
play
doing better.
terribly in this match. He did not play
I think
bad.
I made some problematic switches. I know
The
I
Fro
don't
Zone
know if
coming
I'm
out early
making
was
the
definitely
fails of the
a
week. If I
questionable.
do, that's fine.
Can I just say, I could not stand every time someone said that. It's like, dude, you have a match in front of you. Worry about the fails later. Please focus on your match.
Because Naganadel will take me out instantly.
If he clicked Trick Room in front of the Rotom, oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. That was his win con. That went out the window. If instead of attacking here, he clicked Trick Room, obviously his Pokemon would have been faster and it would have been a completely different match. Would he have won? I don't know. It would have been really close though. It would have been a lot closer than what we ended up with. Yeah, it would have been a lot closer.
Cut on him, I think probably.
I still had Porygon and Lapras in the back that still could have done a lot of work. And obviously Nagano, but
I buffed out my special defense, so
if he clicked Trick Room there, he would have been able to kill Rotom and Malamar would have been outspeeding.
We've taken out Muffin. Okay. I think I'm doing all right here. I would say I'm somewhat doing better here. I think I made some problematic switches. I know I don't know.
Honestly, the only one was really the Frozone switch.
That's fine. This was also a problem. Because Naganadel will take me out instantly. You know what though? I should have trick roomed. I didn't consider a trick room.
That was his win condition.
He's gonna take me out this turn, so
that was his win condition.
If it misses, then great. But I don't think it will. If it misses, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring moves on the Gunadilla. That missed.
100%.
Or that, yeah, that can miss. Him staying in. Honestly, if he hard switched to Snorlax, or
actually, no, that's not fine. He's got Beast Boost.
No, actually, if he hard switched to Celesteela, that would have been the biggest brain play on his part. Because something to think about is if I had Dynamaxed, if I was smart, I probably should have clicked Thunderbolt there, just to play it safe in case he did switch to Celesteela. Especially if I Dynamaxed, clicking Max Lightning would have been the play. But his smart switch would have been to Celesteela because it resists Dragon and obviously is immune to poison. So that was on me. I honestly should have clicked Thunderbolt right there. I should have clicked Thunderbolt just in case he switched to Celesteela.
Possibly Dop. Possibly Dop.
That was not the smartest pick on my part. Dragon Pulse would at least hit the Celesteela.
Maybe Dop is the best option then. Go out with Dop and then.
But obviously Thunderbolt would do a hell of a lot of damage.
He has Beast Boost, so
I think a switch there would have benefited him though. I think a switch there would have benefited him.
I'm gonna go out with Dop. I genuinely cannot remember his type. I swear he's like Dragon something or Dragon Poison or something like that. Am I way off?
It looks like a poison type.
And I'm going crazy. I need to look at this now. Also, loving the name Wraith. Yeah, Poison Dragon. Okay, so I might
That's an
be
Apex
able
reference,
to
by the way. Apex
rest
Legends.
and, you know what, I'm going to attempt to rest and sleep talk.
If he just straight up
in these games, I'm
earthquaked,
going to rest and sleep talk.
he should have just straight up
'Cause he will
earthquaked.
hit me first.
Honestly,
And hopefully I survive it.
he should have just straight up earthquaked.
If I survive it, fantastic.
He honestly
Now,
should
I
have
was
just
testing
straight up
this in
earthquaked.
online battles against some really good people. I'm in the because I haven't really doing many ranked matches, so
Because Snorlax's special
nice.
defense is
And then we get the
nuts.
rest in, so we know he can't.
Hey, what's up, offline?
That's good. So I can hit him.
El
with an
champion,
earthquake now,
el
which is
campeón.
Amazing.
How we doing?
Well, obviously, I can't because I'm
So
asleep. So in this case, sleep talk and just hope.
Yeah,
for
he
luck
should have
with
just clicked earthquake twice.
Because in
honestly.
online matches, sometimes I was
I
just
don't know.
making it
I don't
use
know.
rest again. Sometimes it was using like, you know, earthquake.
Could have gone
or,
both ways. If
body
you had
slam.
clicked earthquake.
You're nasty plotting. So you're proper setting up now, mate. That increase your special.
Last final tomorrow, but how you doing? Doing good, doing good.
so
Good
he
luck
knows
on
He
that.
knows that he
Hope your
can
finals have been going well.
take me out if he buffs himself.
I've been doing
Come on, get an
good,
earthquake,
obviously.
Come on. Stop!
Did I get
Oh,
greedy
is this
here?
what
I don't
I'm gonna
remember.
get
Did I
done
click
right
nasty
now?
plot again?
Is this what's gonna do me now?
No.
I think the match is over just because of that rest. All right, fails of the week. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Come on, give me an earthquake. Give me an earthquake. Don't
If
give me
body
rest
slam
again.
paralyzed here, that actually would have.
Oh, that's fine.
That would have made
that
for an
won't do much,
interesting
but that's
finale. But
fine.
honestly, Porygon and Lapras
that's
were
more
both
than I
set
thought
up
it
to
would.
take out Celesteela, so I don't think it would have mattered.
Okay, so I'm gonna wake up.
It would have made the
this turn.
scoreline
I'm
a
gonna
little bit
attempt
closer.
An earthquake, just in case he misses. No, he's not gonna miss. Okay, so there goes my dot.
You can maybe argue I should have pulled the
I'm
trigger on the
fine with
Dynamax
it.
a little sooner.
If I done, I'm doing quite well. I'm very proud of myself.
Like
I'm quite
I should have
happy
pulled the
with
trigger
myself.
on the Dynamax a little sooner.
But that beast
Just
mode,
to not
I think-
put,
I think
just
this is
no
the end of
risk,
me, honestly,
you know?
because
I probably should have pulled it a little sooner.
No, because Iron Defense is only.
When I clicked that
on
first
the,
Dragon Pulse, I probably should have
physical,
Dynamax
so
right there
my
and
best
clicked
option in
Wormwood.
this case is.
But just to play it
My
safe.
best
But
option is just
for
to
some
go
reason, I Dynamax here. Although I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt would have killed.
my
I
special
just didn't want to
defense,
risk it because
I might get-
Celesteela.
I'm probably going to get taken out this turn. If
Yeah.
I'm honest, I completely forgot.
Celesteela
I
was a little
I
scary.
should have brought him out
I was-
earlier, but oh well.
Yeah, I was
Heavy
happy that he didn't bring Celesteela out a lot sooner. There were a couple opportunities for him to do it. Watching this match back for like the 7th time, because I watch all of my matches back a lot just to learn from them. I'm weird. It's weird. I'm seeing some other things he still could. I'm still learning watching these matches back. But there's definitely things he could have done, and Celesteela coming out a little sooner would have been great.
Oh no, wait, Heavy Slam is not. Have I put the wrong move? I think I put the wrong move on him, honestly. But we'll go out with Heavy Slam. But he's going to Dynamax here. This should be me done now. But
I hope I don't think Nate
Naturally,
took.
I think
I
it'll be
told him
fine.
to. I think we talked about it afterwards. He didn't really take this as me rubbing salt in the wound, and I'm glad he didn't. It was just me playing it safe because I was very, very scared of that Celesteela.
I mean, I took out
Celesteela,
3
Snorlax, and
2,
Slowbro were the 3
Pokemon.
Pokemon I was terrified of.
My goal was to
Slowbro because of quick draw.
-3
Snorlax
for
is
this.
just bulky as
I didn't
hell,
get
and it's
swept,
annoying.
So that's good.
And Celesteela
Didn't
is
get
obviously an
swept.
ultra beast. Contrary Malamar is also
Now
very
he's Dynamax,
scary.
so it's
I was
heavier.
wary of that, but when I didn't see
That's gonna
Contrary,
kill me,
I was a lot more
I mean,
calm.
my heart's still tight. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh well, there we go.
Or I don't think I brought
The end of the
Thunderbolt. I
match.
brought
I think
Flamethrower.
I
I should have
did
clicked
alright,
Flamethrower on
though.
that
I think
earlier
I
turn.
did alright.
Yeah, there was that turn where if Nate recognized it, he probably could have made a big brain play. When I brought out Naganadel initially, if he had switched to Celesteela earlier, that would have made for a really interesting finale. Should I watch my side? Should I watch my side? My point of view? I got time to sit here and watch videos, so should I watch my point of view too? We'll just watch the match. I won't do like the intro outro. Shut up, Josh. It might get a little confusing with my voice and such.
Kraken. Malamar. Okay. So Malamar's Kraken. That's Kraken. Okay. He's good at tricking.
It's little me, and then there's big me. Or did I put the wrong way? Which way is it? Yeah, there's big me. I'm gonna move myself a little bit to the right here. We're gonna move right here. We'll go little me. There's big me. There's little me. All right.
So we're gonna get I'm gonna get up Stealth Rocks.
I totally messed up the camera in this game, by the way.
We're just gonna trick room it
I
right back.
totally messed up the
More
camera.
than likely, I could
Like, my
see
head's
Trick
still
Room
big on the layout.
bouncing,
I have a big head. But,
which-
like, on the other videos, my head's still
Fine.
big. But, like, in this video, I messed it up
Perfectly
bad
fine.
because of the way I
Because I'll be
recorded
able
it.
to switch up the trick room again.
I fixed it in the other
We get
videos.
up rocks, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and trick room again.
I did really like
Turn
this
it back to
layout,
normal.
though.
He's
I did
probably-
really, really
if I'm
like
him,
this
I'm
layout.
probably switching here.
Looked professional.
I'm probably switching here. If he goes to Celestial, we go to Rotom. Foul play. Ooh, good call. Good call. I like that play. I like that play a lot.
I really did. That was not me
Doesn't have
faking, I promise.
contrary, okay.
I love that he brought
I
foul
like
play.
that play a lot. I actually like that play a lot.
The foul play was
I like
great.
that play a lot.
We're gonna watch my videos on a little bit of a lower volume so you guys can tell the difference between
Live.
live Josh and past Josh.
Da, 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 da. I should have taunted. It's fine. We'll taunt. We'll let him go down. There we go. So we taunted Malamar. We'll see if he tries.
For some reason, it didn't click in my head. So right there, if you guys see how I pause, like right here,
Taunted. It's
if
fine.
you see how I pause when I attack first, in my head, I was thinking like, wait, I outsped? If I had just paid attention, like I would have known I was
So we
gonna
taunted
outspeed.
Malamar. We'll see if he tries trick him again.
But right there when I paused, I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't show it, but I was like, I
So he's
outsped.
probably gonna foul play here.
Honestly, I should have just let Runerigus
Go to
die.
Zacian.
I should just let Runerigus
Wonder
die.
What else he has? You think he has a poison type? Oh, does Malamar get a poison type?
Because that extra damage he did to Zacian made a
Why am I
big
getting pulled
difference.
up?
Made a big difference.
M-A.
Because Zacian maybe could have gotten like an extra kill.
Jenny or Jill. Poison type move. No, he's likely gonna click foul play though.
Dr. Seuss needs to make a book about me.
Keep that until it's alive, just- What does he have for my boy here?
My lips look
Foul
dry.
play.
My lips look super dry.
Still does a lot. but
Yeah, I
that's-
shouldn't have switched. Watching this match back over and over, I know, I shouldn't have switched. I should just let that Runerigus die.
Let's see what Stories Dance does. I might have screwed this. We're taking a big risk. Why not?
And then right here, if he had clicked
Switches.
again, if he clicked foul play after I Swords Dance, he would have killed me.
Great.
Because my attack was
He probably
through the
goes
roof.
Slowbro or Celestial.
I'm gonna go to study Sun Bomb tomorrow. We have a fantastic day, good sir. Well, good luck with your final offline. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you do really, really well. And yeah, hope you have a fantastic day as well. Thanks so much for dropping by.
If he wants, he can go to the other three, but that would not be a good decision on his part.
No, it would not.
We're gonna be +3. What does he do here?
He's gonna
Another
switch.
foul play.
Another foul play would have been
Okay, now that I
big,
think about it. So
but I
he's
think he
on-
wanted to keep the trick room.
Okay.
This still confuses the hell out of me.
Zone.
Again, Nate explained
Point
it to
zones
me,
dug in.
and
+3?
I still don't remember. I don't
Point
remember
zone.
his reasoning. I don't remember his reasoning.
Okay, we outspeed, so we're gonna Sacred Sword. Probably click Thunder Wave, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't see why else he would have brought Octazolden.
It didn't even have freaking Thunder Wave either. Yo, Sly, what's up, my dude?
If he double switch, I'm gonna be really
What's
upset,
up,
'cause then I could've just
man? How we doing today, Sly?
So Octazolden's
I'm
gonna-
very happy we were able to put on a show for the people, man. GG's again.
Zacian,
GG's again, man.
Sacred.
We'll be getting to our match eventually. Eventually.
Octazolt. I don't think we sweep. I think there are a couple Pokemon on his team.
So we're
that
gonna,
can take care
when
of
we
it.
watch my videos, I think I'm
I'm
gonna kind
confident
of
that
skip
we can-
around.
This is like an-
Because we're gonna watch our opponents all the way through. But my videos, we can kind of skip around.
He's
'Cause
gonna
you guys don't
one-shot
need to hear more of me.
Dynamax. He's gonna Dynamax. That's fine. He can burn his Dynamax.
I will say, my predictions this season took a whole like another level. Like, even when I was watching matches like with Umberto for the roundups and stuff, my predictions were actually like pretty good. I'm very proud of myself in that sense. My predictions were on point
If
this
I'm
season.
him, I'm using G-Max Volcom.
The last battle was at least exciting. Yes, exciting doesn't even begin to describe it. It was awesome. It was so awesome.
Yep.
It was so awesome.
Next is G-Max. I'm I'm writing editing notes, by the way.
I was about to say that.
If you're wondering. G-Max Volcalith.
I always write editing
Very
notes.
close, yeah. G-Max Volcalith. G-Max Volcalith, yeah. Nice. So probably kills? No. Wow. Does that shit make that?
I was surprised. I was very
We can
surprised.
stall, actually.
And we were able to stall an extra turn to the Dynamax, so that was great.
He's gonna kill Zacian. That's fine, but he burns his Dynamax. Which means Celesteela can't Dynamax.
We'd bring back this play later, in like week
So
4.
that's a big win for us. This is actually a really big win for us. Play. Like I said, I didn't think we were gonna sweep Zacian. It was just like a see what we can do. We took a bit of a risk. I'm not gonna lie. So he should die to Volcalith. Yeah.
I had to fix my mic after this video too,
So Colossal.
because it sounded weird. A, Carlos, it wouldn't pick up Carlos when he would record his matches, and B, for some reason it was like peaking a lot, so I had to fix it.
So our save switch is honestly.
Thankfully, I didn't have to get a new one. I had this mic, but it started like the speaker blew out, so it was peaking every video. And it just sounded terrible.
Our safe switch is probably Muffin.
Stuck with that for like 2 months. It sucked.
We're gonna go to Muffin. Muffin's a safe switch. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Muffin's a safe switch. Homer is slow, bro. Okay. I like
If he had brought rocks, that would have been a big deal
I like that
in
name.
this match, I think.
So Colossal's dead. Arctozold's dead.
I'm surprised nobody really tried rocks on me.
Dark Pulse. See how much damage we can
I guess they were too afraid of me setting up, maybe. But rocks actually kind of did hurt my team a little bit.
That's fine. I was gonna bring overheat, but I just saw more use in quick draw. That's
No,
good.
no. Rocks
Skull?
Rocks have been used a little less and a little less and a little less as the seasons have gone on.
Quick draw is a pain.
A little less, like they've just been slowly kind of getting phased out.
Kills. Oh, that is huge.
That was huge.
That's huge. That was a crit.
That was actually a big kill.
Might have lived. That crit mattered.
They really only get used when the team is weak against them. Like they don't really get used anymore. There was a season, I think it was season 2. I swear everyone, that was like the setup season. Everyone was starting their Pokemon, setting up whatever they had to, and then going from there. Like I think it was season, it was either 2 or 3 where everyone was setting up. Everyone was setting up sticky webs, stealth rocks, toxic spikes, whatever it was. Everyone was setting up. And then as the seasons have gone on, I mean, it's just gotten less and less and less. And yeah, this season there wasn't a lot of rocks.
And go to like Thanatos. But I don't know if that's necessary.
I think it was season 2. Kind of started in season 2.
Hit it as hard as possible.
It really hit hard in season 3.
Kraken, okay.
And then 4 was like not as much, and this season definitely not. I think I used stealth rocks the most probably. And I used it like twice.
It's Thanatos without speed.
Yeah, I didn't feel the need for rocks a lot of the time. I only used rocks once just to stall a turn. Yeah, like I said, it nowadays teams have been built a lot better to where rocks aren't really as necessary anymore. So, you know. That's why like you don't really see rocks as much. Oh yeah, this is when he should have clicked Trick Room. We don't need to watch my point of view. We don't need to watch my point of view. All right, next match was against Pidge. This was an interesting
Hello
one.
everybody and welcome to week
This was
2
an interesting.
of
Pidge
PBL
definitely
Season
had
5.
a win
I'm
condition in this
PokePidge,
match,
your new
and
favourite idiot, and today
he did not
we
take
are
it.
battling Lonely Hermit's LA Inferno, which is no
twice.
mean
I
feat.
think I used it.
He is
I mean, it was definitely on Rodriguez, obviously.
I think he may,
I used it against Pidge. We'll see that in a bit.
Dynamax conference side anyway. So I think he's going to be our representative in a championship game.
He was right, by the way. I actually, never mind. I take it back. I thought I used it more. I only used it against Pidge, I think. Because I stopped bringing Stealth Rocks on Rodriguez because I started bringing Taunt and like Haze and those sorts of moves. Actually, never mind. I take it back. I think Pidge was the only one I used Stealth Rocks on. Because week 3 was Landon. I think I actually did use Rocks on him. I think I did. We'll see in a second here. Week 4, 5, yeah. I think those are like the only ones I used Rocks. I didn't use Rocks at all in the
It
playoffs.
started with not being able to find a way to battle him, and the plan then developed into finding a way to battle him. However, there is a couple of things he can do which just completely write me off. So we got to try and stop them.
I'm curious as what those things were.
Either way, I've got the team ready. everything's ready as far as I can tell. So, without further ado,
Wow, you guys don't
let's
need to
just
see
get
my
straight
team. I
into
can
the
keep my camera to it.
battle. Right then, we are off.
I'll move it a little bit over.
Grookey versus Cinderace. I wonder who's got the. I wonder who's got the advantage here. So
Yes, Pidge the boy.
let's just select the rules: single battle, normal rules. Set all to 50. There we go. I am confident in myself for these battles, but this matchup,
Yes.
yeah, it can be.
Yes,
It
dude.
could go.
Pidge's
like that.
battles, yeah.
Zamazenta and
He might be
Zacian
one of my
have
favorite
potential
point of
speed
views to
time,
watch.
So that's always going to be fun.
Actually, he might be my
Um,
favorite point of view to watch
I fully invested Zamazenta in speed
because his battle,
Okay,
like his
so
commentary is
basically
great.
bought the exact team I was.
He gives a lot of insight without really giving anything away. I think
Right,
that's what I
okay.
love about him. He's a
I think-
fantastic. He's one of the best
Lapras,
tacticians out there, man. He's
I
awesome.
can't remember who I'd prepped for instead of Lapras, maybe.
But I
Oh
agree.
yeah, I
His
think I was
commentary is
going for Porygon
fantastic.
Z instead of Lapras. But hey, it's all right. Let's just.
Porygon Z instead of Lapras. Imagine if I did that. How this match would have went.
I don't know who he's going to lead with. Possibly Runerigus. Go for the rocks because it's probably a good strat.
No, not against this
Maybe
team.
Rotom Heat. Maybe Rotom Heat. Oh, you could do a Mimic Guard.
Yeah,
Could be Mimikyu.
me too.
Could be Mimikyu. It's going to be a tough battle either
Like
way.
the
It
roundups, I have to
really,
watch
really is
everyone's.
gonna be a tough
I have to
battle.
watch everyone's
I
videos,
can't
but
let his Naganadel
Pidge is always one I usually
go.
prioritize.
If that
Like I
makes
usually
any
go to
sense. I can't
first.
let it go. Wraith.
Actually, yeah, Pidge's videos I always would click
And it is
first.
the Naganadel.
Either his or
Okay.
Humberto's Lionheart.
Okay. I really, really want to Dynamax here. Because I know I'll OHKO it if I Dynamax. But I don't know
That would
if
have been a really interesting
He
match
could immediately
if he
switch.
clicked Dynamax right away.
So,
It would have been a really freaking interesting match.
do I just Dynamax here and go for it? He's going to outspeed, but I think I tank a move. Do you know what? Let's go for it. He might be switching, so I don't want to waste a Dynamax here.
I was locked into Dynamaxing. I knew I was gonna Dynamax first turn. I think right here,
Drum, but then if he went for a, for a flamethrower, for example, that's me done.
right here, I was deciding what move I wanted to click.
I should have Dynamaxed. He's going for it right off the bat. Okay.
And in my
This is
prep
now quite
and talking to
dangerous. This
Humberto,
is now. I should have Dynamaxed.
I realized just Flamethrower right away. It hurts all of his Pokemon, and it just does a lot of work. Flamethrower was the pick because I was gonna go Max Airstream actually, first turn Max Airstream, so I can outspeed everything. But Flamethrower was the safer bet. It hit most of his team, and then I could Airstream later or Ooze, depending on what came in.
I should have Dynamaxed. Yeah, I'm not taking this move. This is an OHKO and a plus special attack for his Naganadel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, game on.
Did I do Modest or did I do
Yeah. Okay, game on.
Timid Jolly? I don't remember which one's
Let's
which.
do this. Let's freaking.
I think
go.
it's Timid. No. I think
Who do I go for though?
no, I think it's Timid. Timid's
Okay,
the
I've
minus
got a
10.
couple of things I could do. Yeah, there's the Beast Boost. That's not fine,
Yeah,
obviously.
'cause I
This
was
is something
banking on the
I'm gonna
Max
do. I should've
Airstream.
Dynamaxed.
I was banking on the Max
Should've
Airstream.
Dynamaxed.
That's why I did
Um,
Modest. Honestly,
See, this is
if
why
he
you've got
didn't
Earth
go
Power.
to
This is why you've got Earth Power.
Cursula here, whole different match. I probably would have swept or come very, very close. Cursula was
Special
the
defense
one
plus
Pokemon I
with
knew
Power
would
Punch. You know what?
be a problem.
We are-
But taking it out this early, taking out Ice Cube early was big, so it didn't become a problem later on. Taking out the Cursula, pretty much taking it out here
We are
also
going for
really, really helped. Like
We are going for
really,
you.
really,
We
really helped.
Max Guard here, but we got to do something. We got to do damn well something. You're gonna do it, so am I.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Week 2 is
Let's
when
go for
everyone
it.
swept.
Blow
I
for
think
blow.
my match with Pidge, Landon's match with Smoosh, and I think Maxis's match were like the only ones that weren't sweep. Let's see. Fort Sill, Texas was a sweep. New York Snowdonia was not a sweep. Iowa TJ was not a sweep. Your match versus Newt was a sweep. Mine versus Pidge was not. Walton, Florida was close. Detroit, DC was a sweep. Montebello, Manchester was a sweep. So that's like 5 matches that were sweeps.
I wish I'd Dynamaxed on that. Turn
Yeah,
one.
I should have swept.
Done a bit more damage to it. Could have taken a move. It's all right. This is something we can't let happen. We cannot let it.
No. Yeah,
It's just
Cursula wasn't.
basically
If he didn't bring Cursula,
He
I
might
would have
have
won this
Max
match like
Darkness.
easily. With
Max
Nagano.
Airstream. Okay, he's going to get the speed up. Okay, that's fine.
I was
Change
hoping that
this.
would do more.
That's fine.
Retrospect, I probably should have just clicked Wormwind and gone for the
That's
stab.
fine.
Honestly,
But can we take out his Naganadel?
in
This
retrospect,
Max Quake. Cursula's special attack is fantastic. We can't, but I think our special defense as it increases with Max Quake. Rotom. I'm just trying to think if a ghost move on anyone's going to be good. I think a ghost move's probably a good choice here.
dude, Cursula's special
If he
defense
switches
is
out
phenomenal.
After 2 DMAX moves.
Phenomenal. I don't know if you've
How
ever
can I
looked at
survive
it.
This, though?
Cursula's special defense is nuts.
Yes, tanked it. Tanked it. Cursula, you are.
That's what
right
I should
on
have
it.
clicked the first
Well
turn.
done, lad. Attack fell. I don't
It's
care.
let me see.
Okay. Or lass. I can't
Base
remember if
130.
it's- Yes, good. I was worried that
Scary
wouldn't take it out. We got the
special
stab on
defense.
it. Yes, brilliant. Okay.
It's like on
We
par with
couldn't get
Kyogre.
that set up, and I've got a kill, so I'm not getting swept, and that's fine. It's just the Zacian now I'm worried about, but I should be worried about everything, to be fair.
This thing on a Trick Room team is terrifying.
Okay. My defense is garbage, so if he brings out Mimikyu, maybe, that could be a good idea.
Which is
Mimikyu
what
could be
I
a good
did,
idea.
I think, if I remember correctly. Honestly, Lapras probably could have came out right here
Yeah,
and started setting up.
I'd run a few
But-
sort of scenarios
You
in
know.
my free time, and one of them was Ice-Cube and Naganadel Dynamaxing both on their both on their first turn. That was one of them, and it wasn't. I don't know. I took a hit, but it wasn't great. So
I agree.
I don't know.
I don't know if Cursula
Well,
was on his list. I know he got
This
sniped a lot
doesn't
though.
matter because it's disguise.
I know he got sniped a lot.
Anything? Can I raise a defense? Oh no, I haven't got a steely move.
But
Any
yes,
fire
Cursula
moves?
is a
I don't
fantastic
think I
Trick Room
need
Pokemon.
them.
So is Wishy Washy. So is Wishy Washy.
Lowering your defense was probably the best bet. I don't think I'll survive. Swords Dance.
That's what made
Okay.
Pidge's team so scary.
Yeah, right.
Is he
okay.
could bust out the
This
Trick
is
Room if he
where it
wanted to.
gets
He really
bloody
could have. And
interesting, okay.
no one would be able to stop him. Like the
Get
Trick
rid of
Room was
disguise.
actually viable for his team.
He stalled out one of my DMAX moves. That's fine. And our Dynamax moves are done now. So this is just an out and out.
Oh, I made a really
Pokemon
stupid
battle.
play here. I remember now. I remember what I did here.
left.
I remember what I did
haven't
here.
got Ice Face anymore. He hasn't got Disguise or Mimikyu. This is now just.
Yeah,
an out-and-out
honestly,
battle.
yeah.
So-
The ones in particular that surprised me were Solgaleo and Zamazenta. I actually was gonna draft Zamazenta, but we kind of came to a gentleman's agreement that I would take Zash and he'll take Zamazenta. Because I think we were in a call with Humberto, and we both sent our teams to him, and he was like, "You guys have one legendary in common." And I forget how I figured it out. I was like, "It's Zamazenta," so I was like, "You can have it. It's fine. I'll take Zacian, of course." The team ended up working out, obviously. But Solgaleo as well. Solgaleo, I'm expecting both of them to get drafted, but especially Solgaleo. Zamazenta is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It's near the same level as Zacian, so it's still amazing. But Solgaleo is also awesome. It's a scary Pokemon. And then you have Wishy Washy, Jolteon. I was surprised that never been taken. Yeah, there's definitely options on there. Zacian does overshadow Zamazenta, but it is still a good replacement to pick up. It's still a scary Pokemon. It's still a really scary Pokemon. But Solgaleo is
A
nuts.
Shadow Claw here.
Solgaleo not getting picked up until this point is definitely a
And
shame.
I think pretty much anything.
It was the same with
to-
Mewtwo. I was the first one to draft Mewtwo. It took 4 seasons. It took 4 seasons for that thing to be
unless it's a
drafted.
Special move. So there's no. I don't think there's too much point in.
But yeah, Solgaleo
changing
is
I mean, you
nuts.
can
It's
get
very
defense
scary.
Rise, but you've got to take a
It's got that really good typing.
+2
It's got a
hit
great
to
ability.
do that.
Scary.
So let's go for a Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's fair enough. I thought I was going to miss then. There was a little delay in the animation.
I hate play rough.
So
I
was
hate
gonna
play
miss.
rough.
Okay,
I hate play rough so much because there's always a delay. There's always a delay before the move goes off. So I always think I'm gonna miss it.
Body.
Dang, that
actually
took
could
lo-
work
yeah.
as a disadvantage because you might try
Yeah.
to swap.
It wasn't until season
Might try
4
and
when
swap.
I took it that Mewtwo was taken,
So,
which
Mimikyu's
blew my
max speed
mind.
162. I'm pretty sure.
and now it's like the leader in regular season
I've
kills.
set you
It took 2 seasons.
163.
That's like a guaranteed pick now.
Speed on
I can tell you that's gonna be a guaranteed
So we
pick.
can outspeed now.
Like the first two rounds, it's getting taken.
That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. We'll go for the Solgaleo.
It's a very scary Pokemon, man. Very, 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 very scary.
Straight up Sunsteel Strike, I'm pretty sure we outspeed. He might do Shadow Sneak, though.
There's still some legends
Which
I
is
think
fine.
that should be in the league too.
Shadow Sneak is probably
There's still
fine.
some legends that are pretty good in this league. That haven't been taken.
He's switching, but who to?
Yeah.
We've got the Rotom, the Lapras.
Oh yeah. Mewtwo,
Runerigus.
yes. Mewtwo and Zacian are definitely up there. They have to be like top 3 at this point.
The Rotom.
They have to be like top
possibly
3 at this
the best
point.
bet. Baby Doll Eyes. Okay, Full Metal Bodies. That's not.
That was so
love it.
stupid on my
That's
part.
not love it.
That was so stupid for me. But yeah, Mewtwo and Zacian are like
Need a
top 3.
W after week 1.
Who else I put in there? I'm not
After
sure.
the burn and the crit of week 1.
Because you have Pokemon like
Right. Okay.
there's
there's
Pokemon
two-
like Snorlax, Lapras, Togekiss. There's a few others who've been taken every single season. So Mewtwo and Zacian. That was actually one of my original picks. Then Timmy took Mewtwo. Timmy actually did take Mewtwo. If I got my hands on Mewtwo and Zacian, oof, that would have been a real scary sight. Oh,
There's 2 down. Is he going to go for his Zacian here? It's not a
no.
bad play. Well, I don't know actually, because I don't know what moves it's going to have. It might have Fire Fang. Crunch would
I
do
never
a good
brought Fire
damage
Fang
on-
anyway,
a good deal of damage on me.
Zygarde. I honestly would put your other legend up there, Kyogre.
Hmm.
Kyogre
I
is
remember how I
really
used
freaking
Soul
good.
Blade. I'm pretty sure it was attack and speed.
I might put
I think the
Kyogre top
disadvantage this
5.
week I have is that I've got 3 mons that are jolly, all attack speed. That's not going to be great.
Oh yeah, I
the
still had my Rodriguez. I forgot about that.
The Runerigus. It will have.
Yes
Trick
and
Room,
no.
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure.
I saw what you were trying to do
It's
at
got a
least.
ground type
I definitely
move,
saw
but
what you were
it's
trying to do with it.
ground. I got something that could tank a physical hit.
I think it is the better of the two
You
Hoenn.
are just
Well,
tanky.
of the Hoenn trio,
Um,
I think it is the best one. We saw glimpses of what
you know
Groudon
what,
can
we're
do, but
gonna switch
once it gets
into the
checked, it's a
wishy-washy.
little meh. I guess you could say the same for
I'm
Kyogre,
almost
but
certain
I think
scoring
Kyogre has a
activates
lot more
as soon as you switch
usability.
in. If it doesn't, that's a massive fail. I'm pretty sure it just activates.
and
it.
synergy.
That would have been annoying if it didn't. Okay. It might have a grass move though, Runerigus.
We'll see.
I
We'll see
can't
with this
remember,
next
I'm sure
draft. I'm curious.
Okay, Toxic Spikes. That's very good. That's
I'm
very good.
curious who gets picked up now.
Good shout.
Like,
good
with,
shout.
especially like from Pidge's
I was
team.
prepping for Stealth Rocks. That hadn't occurred to me. Okay, so haven't got schools
Yeah.
in this. Why am I looking at my team? Trying to
Yeah.
see what would be best. And
Yeah,
Ice
take away
Beam,
the megas and the primals. Yeah,
Ice on,
Kyogre's the
well,
best.
Ice on Lapras is quad resisted. Ice Beam's not a bad idea. I mean, it's
what did
resisted.
I do?
by
Did I hard
fair
switch to
few,
lap?
actually.
No. I let Rodriguez go
But,
down.
no, let's just crack on with it. Stealth Rock and Spikes.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, that's really interesting. That could be really, really crucial late on.
I won't ask
I
who
don't
they
really wanna
are,
do too many switches now.
but can I ask if they've been taken before?
I don't want to do too many switches now. I feel like his Runerigus
That sucked, dude.
has done all it can do.
That sucked.
The only thing is, the Earthquake, if he brings in the Rotom, the Earthquake's not going to do much.
The only reason I'm asking is because I
You know
want to
what,
see
we'll
new
Ice Beam
Pokemon in the
again.
league.
We'll Ice Beam again. It may just be
That's why I
sacking
like what
this off.
Pidge did.
Yeah, he's sacking this off. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. It's not what it's not, but you know what I mean. We'll get there. Okay. Should have put for no, not for Salt. I don't know. Well, Solgaleo will get hurt by the rocks, but it won't get poisoned.
Oh, Lapras.
Pretty sure of that because it's steel type. Yeah, Nessie. Hello, Nessie. You all right, girl? How's it going? Don't know why I said that like that. Okay, so we're gonna. I want to just feel out one of your moves. I'm gonna protect. I want to feel out. You might have a thunder.
I was almost able to pull this off again in the semifinal.
I want to feel it out and just see what you've got.
One of them is probably Zygarde. Oh,
Oh crap! I given him free setup.
I don't know if the other one has been taken yet since. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Is he going to play on the fact
Fair
that I
enough.
might want to? Okay. Defense Rose. I need to switch here now. I need to switch here now, really. This is a bad choice.
Mythical.
This is a risk.
I don't really see a lot of mythicals
What
taken
did I
like
say last
regularly.
battle? We're here to take risks.
Honestly, that's cool. Mythical.
We
I
are
like
here
it.
to take risks. Yeah, that's
Not me
fine,
looking up
in
the
rocks.
Pokédex.
Yeah, okay. So what are you going to do? Daunt the
that's
shield up, get the
mythical.
defense up because you've raised your attack. What you going to do? Curse, you're doing it again. Okay, this is a tough one now because it's going to be bulky. Absolutely bulky. I need to
There's
close
some really
combat
good
those
mythical
who are
options.
Lower my defense.
I'm
This
curious
could
to see.
stall me out for
I'm
a bit
curious
of
to
poison
see.
damage, and it could try and do something like a... Oh, I don't know. Let's close combat. We just need to... He might just be stalling me out on this.
See, now you're making me want to guess.
It's a good curse again. Avalanche. That's going to be massive damage. Yeah, okay.
Is it 7
This
or
is not
8?
great.
I mean, there's only one I can see.
This is not great. I mean,
And it is one I considered.
It's not great turnout, though. So you're not...
Oh,
gonna
there's
get
2,
poisoned.
actually. I think
don't
that would be
know how
considered
much
7
damage
and 8.
You're going to be able to actually do.
I think. Either way, I'm interested.
Let's try something here. Okay.
Waterfall.
That hits so hard. That hits so hard. I thought we might have tried an avalanche. No, of course not. He's got... Oh, man.
Yeah, that killed the match for
So
him.
he's going waterfall.
Him using Trick Room there was not
No,
very
I've
smart.
thrown this battle now. I've thrown this battle now. This is it.
That was a rare bad play from Paige.
Oh, man. I've thrown it.
That was a rare bad play from Paige. Because it just allowed Lapras to outspeed his whole team.
He's just going to set up when I send out this wishy-washy. He's now going to get...
Maybe I
poisoned.
should have.
But he's just going to set up now.
Probably.
This is not great.
Probably.
I've not done well with this. That was a bad choice.
You
Should've
can
just
maybe
strike.
make the argument
That was a
him
bad
clicking
choice.
crunch instead of close combat in front of my Naganadel.
Yeah. That's my fault.
But that's kind of a hindsight
oh, well,
thing.
right, we're here to have fun.
Because
Come
we
on.
learned close
Let's try and see what
combat.
we can do.
We learned crunch had 0 chance to kill, even though that
Try
thing
and
was
see what
plus
we can
2.
do.
And we learned close combat actually did have a chance
Am I
to
going to
kill,
stall out the trick room? Yeah, I'm going to stall out the trick room.
even though he
Although
resisted.
he'll probably go for curse again.
But that was kind of more of a hindsight thing. I think this one,
Freeze dry. Okay, that's dangerous.
yeah.
Good choice though. This is it now. Yeah, this is totally it. This is totally the end of the battle.
Like,
Well,
that's a
well,
decision from
still-
Pidge I could straight up say was bad.
You know, we can still try and do something.
Like, other ones you could probably make an argument, oh, maybe he, maybe this is why he did
He
it.
might
But
be
that
switching into
one,
the Rotom. No, he's
that
going
one was
for the
not good.
waterfall. Okay. He feels like he's got this, and he has. Yeah, 6
The
HP.
fact
We
that it
get
lived
some
was so
damage off
annoying.
with this
it was
EQ.
so annoying because Lapras would have gotten 4 kills.
And this is probably the end of the battle now. Just depends who I want to lose.
Hopefully I don't get sniped next season because honestly, I
No,
like
we're
my
done.
team this season. just 'cause I'm
We're
less
done for,
synchronized.
guys.
Yeah, your team. Yeah, I could see that. Your team was pretty average in terms of speed. I wouldn't
We
say it
are
was
absolutely
super
done
slow. I'd say it was very average in terms of
It's
speed.
going to be super effective and take that down. Yeah, we're super done for. That was it.
It's gonna be
I've
interesting
ruined my
because we're
second
back to
trick room.
12,
That's
which
absolutely
means
stupid.
I'll tell you this, and this is probably this is gonna get
Absolutely
announced
stupid.
real soon, anyways. But
Now.
we're going back to 1 draft,
Yeah,
so the
let's just
snipes
go down.
should be a lot
We're
more
gonna
interesting
keep it
because the draft you took part in was only 8 people. There's only 8 people, and now there's 12.
Should've just
So
used Sunsteel Strike. Twisted Dimensions return to
this
normal.
is
Fine.
these are the fun
Refresh
drafts.
doesn't
These are the fun
really
drafts.
matter. I mean, I'm gonna take a look.
Everyone had like base 80, 90. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the end now, so let's just carry on.
You want to mix. You want to mix.
Do-
I think I did well when I made my team. You just want to mix. You want slow, you want fast, you
Pretty sure
want
this
kind of
isn't gonna
average,
Take it out.
just in case trick room shenanigans and things like that. You want to be able to deal with everything.
Avalanche. Is that gonna? Yeah. there-
Jedi, what's up?
Right.
What is up? What is up? What is up?
Congratulations to you, Josh. That was a well fought battle.
GG's pitch.
Yeah. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. Go and watch everybody else's. Go and watch.
Lapras
Pitch's
pulled
side,
off a
obviously.
1v4.
No point watching one side.
How are you doing,
Yeah,
Jedi?
with that, I've been Pidge, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, we talked about that afterwards, and he said that Trick Room was so glare, man. He was like, yeah, you definitely want to mix. Thinking it's at it. Oh, that's true. You did have Blaziken. It is up there. It's definitely up there. People have used it similarly to how you used it this season, but you definitely used it the best, I think, especially at the end there. It has always kind of been a hot pick, but I think Max was the first one to kind of use it how you were using it.
Replenish plus focus is a drink mix specifically designed to be taken.
I fully expect it to get taken pretty early next season. Fully expect it to get taken early. Doing pretty well as a champ doing this fine evening. Doing well. Feeling good. Looking good. Doing good. We're doing good. Glad to hear you're doing well.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's
Yes. Yeah. I realized that we'll get to the video later, but I think I realized that I think I was going through the options of like what you could have done once Naganadel killed Mamoswine. And I went through Scizor, I went to Calgary, and I was like, crap, Blaziken. I was like, crap, this thing can definitely take me out. The only thing that would have saved me is if you didn't bring Earthquake. That was literally the only way I could have taken out that Blaziken. Even then, I don't even know. The crazy part is about Landon's season is that after week 4, he still had a chance to actually make the playoffs. A lot of things would have had to go his way, but he was not officially eliminated. I think Landon actually did quite well this season, considering.
Playoffs this season, that's fine. I'm kind of looked at this season as a throwaway season, so just try my best and see where it goes. But I think if I think less about how I'm worried.
So this team, I did not like. I did not like that he brought this 4 against me, because I think I have my notes right here. Let me see, because I wrote down a 4 that actually did really well. Against me, like with all the moves it could have brought and all that stuff. Because it was Zash and Salamence, Vanillix, Amoonguss, and then Incineroar was another one he could have brought. But he brought these 4, which I saw that and I was like, okay, cool. Because the other ones would have been so annoying. Vanillix, Incineroar, like the shenanigans they can do with... Dude, if you brought Salamence and Incineroar and did the Intimidate switches, oh my god, I would have been so upset. But that would have worked. It would have worked against my team. So when I didn't see Incineroar, Salamence, or Amoonguss, I was happy. It's a shame Landon's last season is this one because the penalty was... Yeah, obviously I'm not going to go into details as, it is what it is. It's in the past. But yeah, it is unfortunate. But he was already... He had talked about it. He was already kind of losing some of the motivation for the league. So I think this was just the cherry on top. Considering, though, he did not do that bad. I don't think anyone was even expecting him to get a win, and he ended up beating Timmy, DC of all teams. That was very impressive. Which one is your MVP pick for the season? The official MVPs are Mewtwo from DC, and then my Zacian. I think like an unofficial MVP, I'd probably either say my Lapras or Sly's Blaziken. Not just because he's here. I would say that anyways. If I had more time to think, maybe just on the spot, I would say those two. I think Rodriguez also played a huge part of my team this season as well. Like my personal MVPs, not kill wise, Rodriguez and Lapras and even Rotom were up there. But Blaziken definitely it would be up there for me too. Maxis's Gastrodon. I hate that thing. So annoying. So annoying. I'm glad I didn't have to face it. Blaziken has to be in top 3 kills. I think so. I'm actually gonna sit down either tonight or tomorrow and I'm gonna finalize all my stats for the season. And I was actually gonna let everyone know their MVPs and all that good stuff, like their personal team MVPs. And I have a feeling if we had like an overall MVP, Blaziken would be really close. Blaziken would be really close. I think the Mewtwo's would also be up there. But Blaziken would be really freaking close. Maybe my Zacian too would be up there as well. But yeah, if aside from the official MVPs, I mean, obviously Naganadel did really well. But like, I guess non-legends, I'd say Blaziken, my Lapras, and probably Maxis's Gastrodon, because that thing was a pain. Watching the matches and having to see people go against, I was like, I'm good, dude. That just looks annoying.
So there's Josh.
Use Lapras insanely well. Thank you. That was something I had said, and it wasn't really like a disrespect to anyone who had Lapras before me. I was just like, how did people not really see how Lapras, like the things it could do? Like, it's a fantastic freaking Pokemon. It's been drafted every single season, and I've never really seen it used the way I used it. And I'm gonna toot my horn there a little bit, just a little bit. Lapras is a fantastic Pokemon, and I'm happy I was able to show that. I am happy I was able to show that.
Could go for a close combat, but
Thank you. Thank you. Dude, if he's... Oh my god, Dude, when I watched his back and I saw he had substitute sword stance... Oh, I knew... So,
who does he switch out to?
Latin Luigi used to be in the league. He did the top 5 fails. I'm sure that's how you know him, Sly.
Ghost type.
His strats were notoriously, like, annoying. And I knew Luigi was going to help him with this match. And I was just like, dude... When I saw that substitute, I was like, Luigi, I hate you. I was like, I hate you. I'm so glad he didn't use it, because it would have been terrible, man.
If he plans on using a ground type.
It would have been so annoying. It would have been the worst. Like, actually the worst.
Trying to save Zacian here. I totally
Would have sucked.
the switch out, I mostly did. I just didn't.
Yeah, if he's... Yeah, I know you like substitute. if he had clicked substitute, if he saw that switch coming, it would have been a whole different battle, honestly.
I could have totally substituted there.
I mean, I would have... I think I was carrying Haze, so I probably would have hazed anyways, but... No, I definitely was carrying Haze, because I used it on the Gyarados.
I think I'm gonna taunt.
Thomas. That's how I knew Luigi was freaking helping me, man. That was so annoying.
Let's see if he was going for another Stealth Rocks. Oh, he was gonna use Haze. Okay. He was gonna use
So
Haze.
annoying. Yeah, Sub is such a weird move. Sub is a weird move.
Bulky.
That's what I was afraid of. I was definitely afraid of that situation, but at the same time, I was confident in the Rodriguez.
Okay, at least we flinched it.
But Sub is definitely a weird move. I had to learn a lot about it because I used it a lot back in season 2,
Okay.
and so I had to learn quite a bit about it. But it was...
Be honest here.
Yeah, I still learned new things about it. I didn't even know that for the longest. I didn't even know Haze went through Sub,
Didn't hurt.
and it's an interesting move.
Lower my speed.
I love Rodriguez so much. Me too. Especially after this season.
Okay, taunt could mean he
Especially after this season. I was... Because Humberto actually, if you go back and watch his matches in season 4, he actually used it quite well, and that's why I wanted it. After going back and watching his matches, that's why I wanted it.
Cool.
And it's just a great mon. It's a great setup mon. It does a lot of work. It's a great utility Pokemon.
All right,
Honestly.
Who's next? Who's next?
Yeah, it has. Woo!
Who's gonna wreck Gyarados' butt cheeks? Oh,
What?
just try something that's gonna wreck Gyarados' butt cheeks.
Oh.
Oh, no, just
All I heard was butt cheeks. I was like, what?
If he goes for Ice, Vanillix would be the play, but
It would have been interesting if he did switch to Vanillix.
for a freaking Lapras.
Lapras did some good work in this match as well. It did some good work. Yes, there is going to be a replacement. I won't say who yet. I'll let the official announcements come out. But yes, there is going to be a replacement. There is.
experiences with people Dynamaxing that
There is also going to be a change to the way a couple of the shows work.
probably gonna Dynamax.
So yeah,
They're not
yeah. Luigi was very, very, very entertaining.
he Dynamax.
And I think our next host,
Turn
he'll pick it up.
Gigantamax.
He'll pick it up. I think he'll get the vibe and he'll pick it up.
He's gonna go
I have a lot of confidence that he'll do what he had to do. Dude, that was so annoying. When he took, I saw bounce, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
that would be
So annoying, man.
first of all not missing the move.
It was so annoying. I was so happy he missed. It wasn't gonna do anything, but it was just so annoying. This is probably the most annoying match I had.
Now, I mean, they're gonna
But I mean, it's justified considering Landon's situation. But like, it was so annoying.
take care of the steel type move. I don't know if he brought it.
But yeah, anyways, I think our new host, our new host is definitely he's gonna get the vibe.
I mean, either way,
I trust him.
Vanillix isn't gonna do much.
I think he'll pick up right where Luigi left off. And I think everyone else should be the same. Like I said, there's a couple changes to one of the shows, a couple of the shows, and then there's gonna be a new show. So there are gonna be a couple changes, but you know, you'll see in due time. In due time, there's a lot of details that should be coming out soon. So keep an eye out. We've been talking about them.
Survives this, then he's just gonna immediately go into road.
Styles Dynamaxing, so it's decent. It's so annoying that it's a 2-turn move though. That can, yeah. Oh no, I understood. Like I said, I understand why he brought all of it. It's just annoying.
When he gets back down to the ground.
It's just so annoying.
Hit harder, he's probably gonna switch out. To be honest, if I'm gonna be completely honest, he's probably gonna switch out. I can totally sense that happening.
I did not do like I did a lot of switching this season, but I didn't do a lot of switching this season.
Let's hope
I did, but I didn't.
he does hit this time. It's paralyzed. No paralysis. Okay. I didn't
Thunderbolt.
see the Thunderbolt coming, but a clean switch is better than ruining the match there. So
Him not bringing a Dynamax, or not, sorry, a regular electric type move, a Dynamax, why did I say that? A regular electric type move like Thunderbolt, Discharge, that definitely hurt him. Him only bringing Nuzzle was yeah, that hurt him a lot.
Ghost type anymore.
That hurt him a lot.
The only thing that would resist fighting at this point
Yeah,
would be
Yeah.
Naganadel, right?
that's true.
We didn't bring Mimikyu and took out, or we haven't taken. Then I'm gonna make the wrong decision. That's how it is the whole time. I'm just.
If he brought Thunderbolt or Discharge, maybe a different match here, honestly.
I'm gonna protect and see what he's gonna do.
I don't think I took a setup move this time around, if I remember correctly. Lapras, it's annoying. Lapras doesn't get any special setup moves.
Surf. Okay.
And the Nuzzle didn't really make a difference, like the paralysis, because
I'm gonna know.
Lapras is already slow. So it made no difference.
Full para. That did nothing, dude.
Should have clicked play rough on your program instead of switching. That would have been fire for me. True. Yeah.
No full para.
That would have been interesting.
Aurora veils off.
It's got stuck when your Dynamax is so worst feeling ever. All Lapras needs is screens. Yeah. Once Lapras gets screens, oh, it's game over, dude. It bulks. It bulks like nobody's business. That is the worst thing. Humberto is the master at that. He is the master at stalling people's Dynamaxes. It is so annoying. But yeah. True. Yeah. The Encore. I was curious. I was very curious in the moment how the Encore was gonna work. Probably should have seen the switch coming from me, honestly.
Okay. Got fully parried.
Especially because I was locked into Discharge.
If he was gonna surf again or what.
I was just interested to see what you were gonna do with the Encore, honestly. I took a big risk sending out a Gunadel like that.
Running out of things to kill his Naganadel with eventually.
I gotta take those kind of risks in playoffs.
Shock and hope for the
Some people play it too safe.
Hopefully fully para. If If I had attacked on that fully para, I would have gotten another attack in. Man.
Oh, when he clicked protect, yeah, that sucked.
Freaking ruled if I had gotten that kill there. Well, not kill, like not protected. I'm trying to be safe.
Probably. I mean, I took more risks. I think maybe between us. I think maybe that's what benefited me. Is I was taking a little bit more risks.
Especially for last week.
I was taking more risks. That sounded weird when I said it. Maybe that's what ended up benefiting me. And then the second half was just freaking down to the wire, man. That was wild.
Two of them are super effective. Actually, McGonadel's neutral to fairy. Worst case scenario, he switches out to Scissor. Best case scenario, he switches out to Rotom, so I can use that substitute strat. So I'm gonna use.
If he had just click play rough, I mean close combat.
He's not, and we missed.
Yeah, because getting this extra damage off on Zacian was really nice.
Okay, he didn't switch. What if he switches this time though?
There's no point. There's no point switching.
Thank you. Thank you for taking that out. Dear goodness.
There was 0 points in switching.
Alright, who's next? If I want to win this, I gotta be really careful. His Rotom and Scizor are the biggest things that need to go down before my Vanillix comes out. And he's bringing that out. He's probably gonna use Bullet Punch and it's got Technician, so...
Yep. I gotta also have fun with the rest of the watch line. Appreciate you, Sly, and you, Jedi. Thank you guys so much for hanging out in the stream. I appreciate both y'all. I will try to have fun. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I appreciate both of you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. I'm assuming it's night. Oh, I know it's close to night for you, Sly. Pretty much night. I don't know about you, Jedi. We'll just say have a great rest of your night. Keep it simple. Thank you guys for hanging out. That's a no-no word. Good night, Sly.
This season probably would have been way better for me if I was able to use 6 Pokemon, but you know, things are how they are, and I don't know.
None of my legends touch the field.
Change things that have happened.
Not really, too. That's why, like, if we can click on my video, I guess, but that's why I didn't really get too hyped over this win. 7:30. Nah, it's night.
Using Sword Stance.
Missouri. Dang. Well, good night. Regardless. Missouri.
That wouldn't have mattered, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just... Thank you guys for...
Where was mine? I hate the playlist resets. This one.
How's it going, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back.
I was actually pretty nervous for this match, not gonna lie.
He missed the play rough. I mean, if Ice Beam did that, I think I'd still click it on the chance to freeze. CC. Do we live? No. Okay, that's fine.
I needed a haircut.
He did your job. So he has CC and play rough. He has CC and play rough.
Never clicked substitute, which I think was a big deal for him.
I did not see how much health it had left. That's kind of a problem. I could go to you, but...
I mean, there's obviously hindsight, but he probably should have clicked it anyways on that first turn.
Go to you. Good job, Lappers.
Oh, there's a black line on the bottom of the game. I didn't size it correctly. That's annoying. That's annoying.
I mean, a bullet punch. I mean, yeah, a bullet punch hurts this thing a lot. It hurts both of his Pokemon. So
I did not size the game properly. That's gonna bother me.
Good on him, I guess.
That's gonna bother me so much.
And it, yeah, not gonna like that hit. Scizor. Bullet. He still has his Dynamax. which he'll probably click. I mean, he may as well just click it at this point. He may as well just click it. I don't think.
Then again, like I even say it later, like it was pointless.
Play. Wow. Okay. Dynamax. Landon, you may as well just Dynamax, dude.
That's why I Swords Dance. For anyone questioning it, just in case he did click Dynamax, I wanted to make sure I could kill.
That one, Chief. Okay. That was an interesting.
And he
play.
probably
was
could have
just
Dynamaxed the
I mean, I know
Gyarados
it's
a
the
lot
odds of him
earlier
winning,
too.
GG's. Just realistically, no. I don't mean this isn't in a disrespectful way. I realistically should be winning that match. So I'm not gonna get too excited over it.
Yeah, that's it. We take on the Doorman next, which I don't really want to see sad Alan, but I said we were gonna watch all of our opponent's side, all of our opponent's point of view. So
Aloha cousins, welcome into the Dorman here again, and we are back with week 4 of the EBL season 5. We are going up against the LA Infernos, aka Mr. Lonely Hermit himself, aka Mr. Josh.
Mr. Josh. I like the way he says that. Mr. Josh.
If I seem a little lackluster, it's just one of those. Work has been hard this week, so. Enough with all
I should flip my camera.
His team consists of Lapras, Rotom Heat, Scizor, Leafeon, Porygon Z, Runerigus, Mimikyu. Okay, there's 2 more. Aha! Zacian and Naganadel.
Zacian.
This is what I'm bringing. Swampert is doing his main debut this week. We have Blacephalon, we have Galvantula, we have the Galarian Darmanitan, we have the Yveltal, and we have the Snorlax. Okay, so Leafeon is very sketty for Swampert, but I'm hoping to get some.
I brought Leafeon this match, right?
Rocks up.
Pretty sure.
Because going through
No, I brought Leafeon next match.
Really has rapid spin. The only person that knows any defog of any kind is Scizor, and I don't think so far he hasn't used it. Not saying he won't use it, but I don't think he's gonna sacrifice a slot. For
Wait, so far he hasn't used it. Did week 3 not come out yet?
Like I said, he could.
Or did he not watch? Because I definitely used Scizor. We saw.
And then I am bringing Galvantula along for Sticky Webs. Now, I see the worst case scenario being a Zacian lead because nothing lives a defensive-wise. I am special defensive, so if
Yeah, him not bringing Grimmsnarl in this match was a big deal for me. I didn't even realize, and I made that joke in my video, because I said Grimmsnarl, like, freaking while we were battling, because I was so worried about him bringing Grimmsnarl that even when I saw he didn't bring it, it didn't register that he didn't bring it. And him not bringing it was a big deal. Like, I honestly half expected him to leave, like, Blacephalon at home. Or Swampert. Of all of these, I honestly, him leaving Blacephalon at home would not have been the worst play on his part. It would not have been the worst play on his part. He needed to bring Grimmsnarl, though. He needed to bring it.
It's one of those, I did do a little bit of practice battle, so I feel somewhat prepared. But at the same time, it is one of those, I didn't get this battle as much as I would like to.
Skip ahead a little bit.
Where I'm kind of with that. I'm kind of hoping he sees the Galvantula lead and he tries to go to a Pokemon that can kind of one-shot it. Okay, so Runerigus. Okay, so the Naganadel, Zacian, Lapras, Rotom Heat, no Scizor. No Leafeon. Okay, that was.
I took a bit of a risk. I didn't really expect him to bring Swampert, honestly.
1, 2, 3.
I did not really expect him to bring Swampert. Like I said, I expected that Grimmsnarl. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I was streaming for a second there. I was so caught up watching the video.
Because if he knows I'm bringing out Swampert first, then he knows about Stealth Rocks. If he knows about Stealth Rocks, he can set up a Swords Dance and then just sweep.
No. Not with Snorlax.
I
realized,
something to stop the sweeps.
like Humberto kept saying, you can sweep, you can sweep. You're gonna sweep if you do that. And I was like, no. No, I don't think so. I don't think Zacian can sweep. Zacian did its job, though. And I said that in my video like 70 times. Zacian did its job.
Hottie. It is the Zacian. I was scared about that, actually.
I didn't really expect Zacian to sweep. I just needed it to be a battering ram.
Like I said, I would like Stealth Rocks. But
If he used Stealth Rocks, it would have been a sweep. Because I would have Swords Dance again. I would have Swords Dance again if he clicked Stealth Rocks.
feel like he's going to set up, thinking I'm doing the Stealth Rocks. I feel like that's what's going to happen here.
I didn't really know what to expect from the Swampert, I'm going to be honest.
Like I said, I do want the Stealth Rocks.
I didn't know exactly what to expect. I didn't know whether he would switch. I didn't know
but I'm also
if he would set up the if he would set up the rocks. Because I had a feeling he wouldn't risk it. I had a feeling he wouldn't risk it. Like, Alan was smart enough, especially considering our match last season.
Okay.
I knew he would be smart enough to not risk it.
10, 9, 8. Okay, Swampert is only really here for Stealth Rocks. So like I said, I predict Swords Dance. I kind of predicted that.
So I expected him to stay in, and I would have been more surprised if he switched or set up rocks.
Kind of expecting to not do that, so yeah.
It actually did nothing though, considering it's stab earthquake. I'm assuming the Swampert was probably built into attack.
Straight on earthquake. He's probably going to damage me for something else.
Yeah.
He's going to damage me most likely because he could go into Rotom Heat expecting the earthquake.
No, there's no point in switching. Not with Zacian taking that much damage, there's no point in switching.
So Swampert is down.
I may as well just run it.
In case he did do this.
Snorlax. Yeah. Snorlax was the reason I expected not to sweep. And Grimmsnarl. He didn't bring Grimmsnarl, so that art took out one sweep stopper. But Snorlax was the other one. A Gigantamax Snorlax specifically. If he didn't Gigantamax, I would have killed it, but obviously he's gonna Gigantamax. For some reason, I didn't see the Steel type move coming like an idiot, but I don't think it made too much of a difference.
But I'm going to try. Because I'm hoping with a +2, I mean, with enough Dynamax health, I will live it.
If I killed, it would have been a sweep. If I did kill, it would have been a sweep. If I did kill, it would have been a sweep.
But this is going to be very
for sure.
difficult. Very difficult. He brought the close combat today.
Like if I critted.
Now, I don't think I'm going to kill. That is the only thing.
Definitely going to kill.
I probably will kill.
Definitely going to kill. I think it would have killed anyways, honestly.
I did kill the Zacian, so we did prevent the Zacian sweep. That is something there. We did prevent that.
Bringing in Mimikyu actually ultimately made this a better, put me in a better situation. Like in the moment and even afterwards, I was like, why did I do that with the Mimikyu? But then I watched the match back and I realized like it actually ended up working out really, really well. Because otherwise he might have had a way back into the match. So actually letting Mimikyu die there kind of helped.
For disguise, I know that. And I cannot max strike him to lower his speed. Stop sweep.
I fully expected the max strike.
Is the Mimikyu. I did expect the Mimikyu to come out. Probably going to Swords Dance here, most likely, unless he feels like he can take me out. Because he does get a free Swords Dance up. That is correct. Yeah, this is not good for me. But
Snorlax's belly is huge, dude. He's got a big old belly.
But it is one of those, I don't think I'm going to live the Dynamax at all. He might try to sweep with the Mimikyu here as the Dynamax.
No. I didn't even think a Max Knuckle would have killed.
Max Steel Spike again. There's nothing else I can do.
Because Drain Punch is what, base 70? 75. So the Max Knuckle would have been like at most base 90. So maybe it would have killed. And I guess maybe from that point on I could have swept.
But he does do the Drain Punch, which I do live.
I maybe would have killed.
It puts him back at full HP, but I don't think Disguise goes back. So
imagine if that was a thing. Like if you go back to full HP, you get your Disguise.
They got rid of the Mimikyu. I will actually take that,
That would
a lot.
suck.
I will take that a lot, actually. I'll take that a lot. That's two of his very hard-hitting Pokemon, besides the Naganadel.
Guess who comes out next? Take a wild guess, ladies and gentlemen. What comes out next? The Big Weedle.
Oh, he's hoping for the...
I wish I brought back this nickname. I don't know why I didn't.
He's wanting that Beast Boost.
The Big Weedle. Wait, did I bring back this thing? I don't remember. Big Weedle though. I love the nickname. The max ooze on my part was actually, I'll give myself that. That was pretty smart.
Naganadel is very bad for me because nothing outspeeds it.
Blacephalon, I actually found out that Blacephalon at max speed, I'm talking 252 plus without speed. Because I decided to go modest.
Because he's probably going to go for a
I decided to
Thunderbolt
go
or
modest,
something,
but
in case I went out to this thing. He Dynamaxes! I'm not going to win this one. Naganadel does sweep me.
that was the problem with Alan's team versus mine, is that if one legend wasn't going to do all the work, the other one was. That was the problem.
Yeah. Because he probably clicked Max. Max Ooze. Raise a special attack already. That did a little over half, but now he's going to have a special attack buff.
Max
Yeah,
Lightning.
I'm probably going to lose right here. I mean, I can try for the psychic. It's the only thing I know.
That was the thing I really, really wanted with Zacian, was to bait out a Dynamax on a Pokemon that wasn't Yveltal.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. I needed that.
And that is a GG. That's a sweep. I can't do nothing against that. If I would have done the sticky web lead first.
But then again, he had to Dynamax Snorlax no matter what. If Naganadel gets set up, Snorlax is the best Dynamax because of its special defense. If Zacian gets set up, Snorlax is the best Dynamax because of its defense. Its HP.
But I'm pretty sure he's got flamethrower. And with
So
his speed,
he was screwed. Like, this was just a really bad matchup for him. Honestly.
yeah.
Like, looking over the teams again after the match, like, I didn't realize at the time how bad my Legends really outmatched his team. And that's essentially what happened. I mean, aside from Mimikyu, is both my Legends that took out all 6 of his Pokemon.
Like I do.
I mean, Mimikyu didn't even take anyone out. It was both my Legends that took everyone out. Sometimes it shakes out that way.
Kills in, I will say that. I got 2 kills in at least. But it's just, there's no point in anything else.
Oh, I don't want to see sad Alan.
Yeah.
I almost didn't bring Dark Pulse, actually. But I wanted to make sure I
He
could
did
kill the
this to me
Blacephalon.
last season, you know, he's going to do it to me this season. I already knew it. I remember talking to Humberto, and he was just like, he's going to sweep me. He swept me.
And it's sweet.
Because I literally got Vantula instead, but it is one of those... Yeah. So
If he let go Vantula, I would have switched. I think. Or I would have clicked Play Rough. I don't remember what my plan was with Gavantula led. I think it was just click Play Rough. I hope I didn't miss.
Isaac Crash is okay. Yeah. Do it.
Like I said, there really wasn't a whole lot he could do. Like, there was some... Grimmsnarl was his win condition against me, and he didn't bring it, so that hurt him a lot. That was the one thing. And he never really gave reasoning as to why he didn't bring it. I mean, even now, I still don't know why. Maybe he just saw that 6 was his best 6. You know, sometimes that happens, and then it obviously doesn't pan out. You know, but it is what it is. We move on to week 5, though. Last week of the regular season.
Welcome back to week.
I will say this is probably not just because it was a reverse sweep, but this was probably my best played game all season. My predictions were on point this season. This match.
Of the week 5 of the EVS.
It made it a little easier that he kept the same movesets. I won't lie, it did make it easier, but still, that was probably my best played match.
Little nervous.
Either this one,
but
or the final, or one of my matches
Battle
against
Tower.
Paige.
Picking our team. Ooh, okay. The battles begin.
Wait, how did he?
The battles begin.
Look at this
Ooh,
magic.
okay.
His hands are
The
up.
battles begin.
Wait, I never noticed that. I wonder if the game's
Okay,
delayed.
Let's see what he's picking out.
I did not. I've watched this match back a couple times. I did not notice that.
I think the same we did this.
I think it might be a
entire
delay.
season. Lead Cinderace because all we have to do is U-turn.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. I brought a Azumarill specifically for the Rotom Heat. Excadrill looks like he might have a tough time in this match. Besides, unless against the Zacian or maybe the Runagus. But other than that,
both of those a little.
I think.
Well, Excadrill is super effective, or well, no, not against Runagus.
this week.
Against Zacian, I
He
guess
also
it's
told us to
freaking
turn
elite
up
carded.
the music for it.
I guess against
So
Zacian, but I
we'll
outspeed it.
We'll
So.
turn that up.
And Excadrill is not exactly bulky.
Okay, let's see. Josh starts with Cupcake, the Rotom. Huh. Okay, so this is a good start. He's probably gonna predict controllers connect. He's probably gonna predict the U-turn, but I mean a U-turn is better than nothing. I'm not gonna change bug type till
Rotom he is an amazing counter for
So-
Cinderace.
there we go. U-turn.
An
repel,
amazing counter for
hug.
Cinderace.
See ya. I'm out of here. I do not want to be in Cinderace with him. Now here's the thing. Normally you'd think go into a Azumarill, right? Wrong. I think he's going to Thunder.
Dude, if I hit this first Will-O-Wisp,
He's going to Groudon.
it would have been a. I think it would have been a.
He thinks I'm switching to a Azumarill, so he
I don't know. I
Thunders,
wonder how this match actually would have gone if I hit the first Will-O-Wisp.
And I
I might have switched right away, honestly.
because I'm ground. Will-O-Wisp. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh wait, it didn't affect me?
The problem with his Groudon, he had
Oh,
nothing
it
for me.
missed. Wait, it missed. Okay. No shot he stays in, right? No shot
He had
stays
nothing
in.
for me.
He does go for it again. Okay.
I maybe could have
Balls.
overheated
So I
on the
can actually
Groudon, I
take him
guess,
out.
but
But that's fine.
I prefer just
We'll
hard
burn,
switching
but we're
out to
gonna
something
bulk up a
safer.
little bit.
Something I can hurt this thing more.
You're setting up
Faster,
right in
I
front of
guess.
his face.
I'm gonna think that could hurt it faster.
Because he knows. Oh, I can't use a ground type move. He's
Yeah, that was his problem.
Just
Fire
go
Punch
for
was
the
not gonna
Groudon.
really do a
He's
whole lot
not
to
dead.
Cupcake, even in the sun. This is where the like
whatever. We're just
coaches
gonna
can
set
do
up.
what they want with their prep, right? But
Okay,
the
he
same
withdraws.
movesets definitely hurt him.
see?
Because I
That's
saw
the-
everything coming.
Okay. Now, what I'm curious on is if I outspeed him. Because now I'm at the point where the attack going down doesn't matter against me, but I'm +2 defense.
Back to neutral.
So I think. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to make playoffs. Might as well go for the
If he
risky
won this
Precipice
match,
Blades.
he would have made
20 more
playoffs.
base attack. I outspeed and it lands.
If he won this match, he would have made playoffs.
Good damage.
I'm curious to see how he would have
Deflect.
played if he knew
Oh.
that.
Okay, I could have bulked up again. I mean, to be fair, the reflect plus the burn, I'm going to be doing
The
no
bulk up
damage
wouldn't
to
have
this
really
thing.
mattered.
I think he expects
Like, if he
me to
bulked up
switch
again.
out, but there's really nothing he can do towards Darmanitan. I believe there's really
that would come
nothing
back to
he
bite
can
him.
do towards Darmanitan. And I could switch out to a Zero Aura, but I don't want Zero Aura to take damage yet. So we'll go into Darmanitan. We'll see what he does.
Honestly, at this point, he maybe should
I
have just
kinda
let the
hope he
Groudon
switches out
go.
again.
Not gonna lie. Stall out the reflect.
Ice Beam. Okay, we eat that. Nom 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 nom.
Still did a decent
Delicious.
amount considering.
Sunlight's gone. He can use water type moves. I don't think he outspeeds, but
No.
superpower
Ew.
should be able to kill. Even with the reflect. The reflect.
I'm
eats him
actually
up.
happy it didn't. I think
Oh,
I said that
reflect
too in
was
my
so-
video.
oh, that
I
reflect
was
is
so
good.
happy it didn't kill
Let's see, Surf.
because it just made the Darmanitan weaker
Do
and
we
weaker and
live?
weaker,
We live.
and that actually made a big
We
difference.
just superpower again.
Because then I was able to set up in front of the Darmanitan.
Yeah, see ya, buddy. Bye, Lapras. Lapras scared me. Now it doesn't. I am -2 in attack and -2 in defense. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
Let's see what is he gonna switch in?
Yes, it does.
Because can I skull? Who's skull?
Woo!
I don't like this. Because a superpower is gonna do nothing, right? I think honestly we're only 18
He
health.
probably should have
I
switched.
think we just superpower.
Not
we can
gonna
do,
lie.
like, some damage, and let Darmanitan die off. Swords dance. Oh, he's setting up in my face. He expected the switch.
No. I knew you
at
could.
least.
I knew he couldn't do jack to me. That's why I
matter,
stayed
we're
in
sword
Swords
dancing.
Dance.
No damage, but it's okay. We're gonna go down unless he swords dances again. Is he gonna go for this?
I knew the
is he
reflect
gonna
was
go for
up.
the swords dance sweep.
So if he stayed in attacked, he would do nothing.
Ooh, I kind of like
And if he
this.
switched, I get a free
I'm
Swords
gonna
Dance.
sword-
So.
I'm a superpower again.
Struggle,
Swords dance again. He's swords.
as it turns out. Let me double check here. According to Humberto, struggle actually doesn't work with guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics. The guerrilla tactics was so broken when the game first came out. So broken. Because with a choice band on top of guerrilla tactics, dude, you got like the most insane. You may as well have swords dance. Like that's how ridiculously broken guerrilla tactics was.
Oh my God,
It
he's
still kind of
predicting-
is, but there's counters
Okay.
for it.
He can swords dance one more time.
I did not need
and
to
then
swords
he's
dance one more
maxed.
time. That was really mean.
Honestly, I just want tactics. Yes.
Like I did not need to
Really
get to
funny.
+6.
Lets me struggle. Please use another setup move. I want to struggle. Oh, I think that would have been the first time in EBL history where someone used struggle.
He wouldn't have been able to
Because
struggle
obviously we can't go into Groudon. We can't go into Azumarill. We could go into Excadrill.
because all the other moves. I think he just
honestly,
wouldn't have been able to
Excadrill
attack,
might be the play.
or would have forced him to switch. I'm curious
Because
what it
I
would have
really
made him
don't
do,
see
but I
much
don't
he
think he
can
would have
do
been
to
able
me
to struggle.
besides maybe a Brick Break or some other fighting type move. I don't know if he gets Brick Break.
Smart strike.
I think we're definitely gonna go for the Smart Strike, in hopes I live something. Oh, he close combats.
Goodbye. I needed that
I
Excadrill
told you a
gone.
fighting type move.
So right here, he
Okay,
probably
okay, so
should have brought
Excadrill's
out
down
Zero
for-
Aura. If he brought out Zero Aura here while I was weaker, it would have done a hell of a lot more. The fake out plus the Plasma Fist, because Zero Aura does outspeed Zacian.
Or-
So the fake
That's
out plus
sad.
the Plasma Fist gone,
But
Zacian
it's
gone,
whatever.
and it
So
would have
he's
made for a
-1
much
in
closer
attack.
match.
If I can outspeed him,
He would have at least prevented the reverse sweep.
because he's
for sure.
-1 in what was it? Attack.
And he thought
Yeah,
a
what
Cinderace
what
was
does
gonna
close
outspeed,
combat do again?
which
-1 defense. Okay, it's defense, special defense. So I could just like Pyro Ball, hope I outspeed. I don't.
there's no shot. There's no shot.
Oh, Cinderace, you could have lived that. SMH my head. He's -2 in defense though. If only I had something to outspeed. I don't think I do.
Zero Aura.
I'm 90%
When I was
sure
watching this for the
Groudon
first time, I was like,
outspeeds.
Zero Aura! It
Cinderace
outspeeds!
is 188, 214.
Zero
The only thing that
Aura!
could outspeed is Zero Aura.
It should have came out one turn
So,
sooner.
I mean, I could fake
One
out.
turn sooner.
He is -2.
Hit the fake out, hit the
will
plasma
do some
fist.
damage. Plus, with
Probably
how
would've
high
killed.
my attack stat is, fake out could do something.
And I honestly think I would have let the Zacian die.
Come on, don't switch out. Don't switch out. Please stay in. Okay. Fake out. Good damage. That was pretty good damage.
But
now
unfortunately,
was
I knew what his
gonna
moveset
outspeed.
was. And I knew
think he might
Rodriguez
switch
just
into
completely
Renegades,
walled him.
expecting me to outspeed. Renegades is rock type, right?
Oh,
Donatos.
dude.
Renegades. Is Renegades rock or ground? I don't remember.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's.
I knew his
he is-
moveset, and I knew
he
I
is
just
ground.
completely
Okay, what
walled
type
Zero
is
Aura,
he?
which is
I completely
bad,
forgot.
really
I didn't
bad
think
for
of
Mike, because that's a
Ground
legend
and
out of the way.
Ghost. Okay.
Like, that's one of his stronger Pokemon out of the way.
Honestly, I think we switch out.
Probably his
I say
strongest.
we go to a Azumarill.
He's most threatening to me.
I think he might Will-O-Wisp. I'm pretty sure Renegades learns Will-O-Wisp.
It does. It does.
Or maybe he withdraws.
No. Or did I double back? I did double back. Never
I'm
mind.
not sure.
This is where I see my
I feel like if he
predictions
goes
were
back,
actually
he
quite
has
on
to have
point.
Will-O-Wisp.
I double backed.
Sadly, my entire team's kind of physical attackers. Now that I think about it. Oh, he withdrew again. Is he gonna send
His team
out
was still good.
Pan? Who's Pan?
His team was still good.
Oh, he just like hard predicted me. Like ultra hard predicted.
Is that prediction of the season?
There's no shot I outspeed, right? Also, controller, please connect. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, hurry back. I have to go into Groudon. And
Try
bring out
something.
that
The crit did
sunlight,
matter right here. The crit did matter.
because I honestly don't think anything can live like a Leaf Blade. It is shiny. There is a Leaf Blade. Crit hit too. Please get the crit. There we go. Dude, I'm big brain. I genuinely don't think anything can live that. I mean, I'm down to 2 Pokemon. In reality. I didn't think Zeraora could go and like live a leaf. Hope something lands.
Easy
Venada's
switch. Just go back to Rodriguez.
Renarigus. He expects the Plasma Fist. Chokes on him. A different, not very effective mood. Oh wait, no, he's Ghost type. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, well, none of my moves affect him.
Honestly, if he maybe if he Dynamaxed the Azumarill on the first turn. Honestly, if he just let Zeraora die, brought out a Azumarill and Dynamaxed,
If
probably
it
would
ends
have
up
been
just
the play.
being me
Honestly,
versus
probably would have
this
been the play.
Renarigus with Zeraora,
I would have gotten rid of
he
huge power
wins.
regardless, I think.
ooh, that did over half my health, so I'm not living another one. I think honestly, I don't actually. I might outspeed. I mean, it's a Renarius. Renarius isn't fast, right?
Wonder what would happen if he belly
He's not
jormed
speedy, right?
and it
I
lived
think
an
he predicts the
earthquake.
Aqua Tail.
I
Or
wonder
maybe
what would
he
have
doesn't
happened.
play rough. Either way, I think he.
I mean, I was in
maybe
the
he might
sun.
Switch out. Because it is less damage because we're in drought. But I'm also huge power. Oh, he stayed in. Okay. I outspeed too, so I knew that. That was good damage.
Ba-da-da.
He got rid of. Yo, is it just me or did I forget Wander?
I forgot too. I forgot too until it popped up. I was like, yoink.
GG Lonely Hermit. I can't wait to be #1 on week's fails of the week. Oh my goodness gracious.
Terror is so cool.
Yo.
If he did that, I would have just laughed.
Honestly, I'm not gonna prolong it.
I would have just laughed.
There's nothing I can do to this thing.
Because I would have known. Yeah, I would have known
Honestly,
he couldn't do
everyone
anything
switches
to me.
out. He doesn't. He knows I can't do anything to him. And he has Earthquake.
Goodbye.
GG's. GG's Lonely Hermit. Congratulations. You
Perfect
played
regular
me like a
season.
fiddle. But it was fun. I'm glad
It was.
that that this battle happened. You destroyed me. But it was a fun battle.
See, that's the playing match. All right.
Going
So Timmy's side of the quarterfinals was shut up, Josh. Was non-existent. So we're gonna watch my side. I'll be honest, the level of prep for this match and all of my playoff matches from this point on it was not great. That's not really me trying to brag. It's more so me just apologizing. You know, it is what it is.
Okay.
I just lost motivation. Didn't feel like prepping.
Leaves I didn't really want. I'm gonna be honest. He's gonna quiver dance right away. We got a.
Oh yeah, I need a haircut really bad. That's why I wore that hood.
Okay.
My hair was all over the place.
I kind of want to do this, but he's gonna raise his whatchamacallit. We're gonna go ahead and. I can't switch. This thing's gonna quiver dance. I can go to you. Nah, we'll just stay in and try attack. Hope for a para. Quiver dance, yep. If he sweeps us with Volcarona, I'm honestly not gonna be upset. So this is gonna do roughly 50%, maybe less. Probably less, honestly.
I'm still shocked at how that tri attack didn't kill.
Frozen. Boom. That's exactly what we needed.
I'm still so
What
upset.
we're gonna take this turn. Hopefully he stays frozen.
I should have. No. What did I click here?
Nasty plot.
I click agility, right?
Do we agility or do we nasty plot here? I think we agility
Yeah.
and outspeed it.
Never mind. I thought I clicked nasty plot there for some reason.
We're gonna agility.
That was
We're
big.
gonna nasty plot. I think.
That was a big deal.
Stays frozen.
Oh, I miss Mewtwo. I miss having Mewtwo on my team.
I think we could take one hit. I think we could take one hit, but we do outspeed. Please stay frozen. That would be big if he stayed frozen.
If he stayed frozen one more turn,
He thought out. Okay. Flamethrower.
it would have been a different match. If he stayed frozen one more turn,
Barely. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Does he stay in here?
I don't think I would have swept with Porygon, but I definitely would have put in a hell of a lot of work.
Okay, we kill Volcarona. If Tri-Attack did that much on the first one, it lived on.
That pissed me off, man. That pissed me off so much. Pissed me off so much that it didn't die there. The Mammoth Swine would have came in and finished me anyways, but like, why? Why did it live? That was so annoying, man.
What? Dude, if Tri-Attack, I was expecting it to kill. If Tri-Attack did that much at the beginning. What?
I honestly thought that
That's
was
wild.
GG's.
Okay.
I thought that was GG's from
How
that
do
point
we
on.
wanna approach this?
I maybe should have sent out Muffin and Eerie Impulse.
I don't want to burn you just yet.
I should honestly.
It is +1 speed.
Honestly, sending in Mimikyu, I mean, obviously it paid off later on, but sending in Mimikyu and Shadow Sneaking wouldn't have been the worst play in the world, but what I did later, you know, made that decision pay off
Get up to Stealth Rocks.
to not send it out that early.
Or I could Amnesia. I kind of like that play, not gonna lie. I don't want to burn Nessie just yet. We'll do that. He's probably gonna expect me to Stealth Rocks.
The Giga Drain.
Wow. Yeah. That's gonna get a nice chunk back. But its physical defense didn't get raised, so that is a little problem, I guess. That's annoying that it lived, dude. If it didn't live, that would have been GG's.
No. Not with the Ice Shard. Not with the Ice Shard. If it's that would have been the more interesting alternate scenario is if it stayed frozen one more turn.
Asking like you guys can answer. Venusaur, okay. Saving that.
Yeah, you can maybe argue I shouldn't have sent out Lapras this early.
Well,
You can maybe argue I shouldn't have done that.
okay. We built specially, so we won. Oh, not that it matters, but that's annoying. It's gonna live.
That would have sucked had I
Actually
taken that like a lot better.
Go ahead and he's gonna hit us again, so we may as well
Stay in.
just stay in, right?
Just stay in. The goal there was to get it low enough for Zacian to finish it with Psychic Fangs. Because Venusaur can take a Psychic Fangs from full.
But it doesn't really matter.
Venusaur can take a Psychic Fangs. But because it was at half, I knew Zacian could finish it. Look at this. Down 5-3 already, dude. I thought this match was chalked. But I actually did play Zacian really, really well. I'll give myself that. I did play it well. It racked up 5 kills and it wasn't even like in a row. I think I played Zacian really, really
I
well.
think we just send out Hot Tea and see what we can do. We can get a free switch with Mimikyu, which is great. We can get a free switch with Mimikyu. Not even chancing it. We're just gonna Psychic Fangs.
Psychic Fangs hurt everything. There's no point in chancing it.
Not even gonna chance it. He's got a plan for my Zacian. I already know it. It's probably GG's, honestly.
Yeah, I expected like a 6-2,
Is it
6-3 here.
already?
Not gonna lie.
Just out of
At this
curiosity.
point, I expected 6-2, 6-3.
No. He probably goes to like. Probably goes to Mamo to get off an Ice Shard. Oh no, he went straight for the Mewtwo. He's gonna Dynamax. He's either gonna Dynamax or
Called it.
Nasty Plot or Agility, something. Do I want to
Called it.
we'll give him the free turn. If he wants a nasty plot, I mean, that's fine.
It would have worked out if he nasty plotted. I would have thunder waved, shadow sneak to get into range, because then Zacian would have came out and finished it with a crunch. It would have worked out if he nasty plotted.
I wish I could have.
Or agility, whatever.
It's fine. It's okay. Max Airstream? Probably.
Now that would have
So
been
we burned
interesting.
one turn of Dynamax, that's for sure. Max Mindstorm, okay. So he's going to make his Psychic more powerful. He breaks our disguise.
I wish I could have gotten the thunder wave off. I mean, it would have made a difference, but I still kind of wish I could have gotten it. Could have gotten enough.
I don't think we take a hit from Mewtwo. I think it's probably safe to say. I don't want to chance the... We'll just Shadow Sneak, I think.
Get some chip damage. That's all that matters. What I should have done against that damn Solgaleo in week 2.
Because I don't really want to Dynamax Rotom just yet.
Did I even Dynamax? Oh, no, I did. I Dynamax Mimikyu. Duh. Duh. That's what's about to happen.
No. So we'll just do this. We're going to Max Guard.
That was the only way. That was the only play I could have done.
Max Guard, stall another turn.
That was the only play I really could have done
All
there.
that good stuff.
I definitely did well to stall out his Mewtwo
Should I try the Max Guard
and
again?
make it basically like a non-factor.
Nah, we won't chance it again. Max Phantasm. Okay, so he is carrying Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball.
The fact that we did live though, honestly, made a big difference.
Sets up Misty Terrain.
I should have just set up the terrain. Though, like, honestly,
One hit.
I probably should have set up the terrain.
But on the chance we do, I mean, it burns his turns.
Because then Zacian's play rough would have been a lot better.
Because then I can come in on a non-Dynamax Mewtwo. We live.
But we lived.
That's big.
Hey, Lucas, what's up?
That is big.
Long time no see. How you doing?
We're gonna lower its defense. This is gonna do a nice chunk. Nothing too.
Kill
more or less what I would've
chain.
expected.
Yeah, long time no see, man. How we doing?
Lowered its defense, which means he might switch on this turn, which is fine. If he switches,
what did we do here?
I'm gonna click this. If
Are you
he-
streaming your own stream? No, we're watching back
Okay, that's fine.
my matches from my Elite Battle League season. So it was a competitive league I was in. I'm only watching my point of view on this one is because the other point of view is not available. I've been watching my opponents. I've been watching my opponents,
This
but
thing is in you in first.
there's no other point of view on this one, so had to watch mine. Had to. That's the excuse I'm using.
No, we'll just let Hot Tea come in. We'll let Hot Tea come back in.
Yes, I'm gonna do a stream reacting to this stream in a year, and then a year after that, I'm gonna do a stream reacting to that stream, reacting to this
I
stream,
mean, it hits
and then in the future, I'm gonna do a. Bye, Mewtwo.
There's a good chance Zasha can pull this off, but
Gotta play my cards right,
Psychic Terrain is gone.
and I did.
There's an okay chance Zasha can pull this off. There's a couple things he can do that can definitely stop Mammoth.
Yeah, like Shadow Sneak, which you didn't bring.
I'm not gonna risk the miss, so we're gonna Psychic things.
If we brought Shadow Sneak, you would have won this match.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
That was interesting.
He did the same thing against London too.
Unless we miss, which would be really important.
You would think he might have learned his lesson. He didn't
That's
quite learn his
Mammoth.
lesson.
It is very tempting to switch into... Yeah, actually, we're going to do this. Ice Shard. That's fine.
It's a good thing I switched.
So it's going to take this hit
It
relatively
is a good
slow.
thing I switched.
assuming we hit, but
I'm surprised at how much this overheat
Ooh,
did still
nice.
to this day.
nice.
South Park just
Mold breaker. He's got earthquake.
I mean, I know Haxor's defenses aren't great, but still surprised
did a
to this
lot.
day that it did that over
That did a
50.
lot.
I was like about 55.
Holy, I did not expect it to do that much. We're gonna Thunderwave. I think we just let. Yeah, I think we just let it go down. We Thunderwave. If he wants to try and D-dance, that's fine with me. That's fine. Because I'm 99% sure I don't really want to hit player off just in case I miss. All the other moves will kill. Don't.
Sacred Sword. Yeah, this is where the Shadow Sneak came into
I
play.
know Mamo can take one hit. So if he's smart here, he'll just click like EQ or a strong move he has. If he's
55
smart, he'll
years
just-
old?
Yeah, he'll just click a strong move. We almost one shot. What does he do? Iron Head. Okay.
This is where if he clicked Shadow Sneak earlier, he would have
Oh,
won
that's
this match.
GG's. Oh man, that was good. That was good.
Or if he critted.
Ice shard. How much is that gonna do? Not gonna kill.
I think a crit would have
Not
killed.
gonna kill. Sacred Sword will. GG's.
That was an intense one. That was an intense one. Speaking of an intense one,
Hello, everybody. And
I didn't like
welcome
to-
to another
ignore
video
that.
on my channel. It's me, Pokepidge, your new favorite idiot.
ignore that.
It's EPL. Last
You didn't see
four,
that.
Semi-finals, playoff round 2.
This match
the leagues
was
applicable, depending on
wild.
what nation you're from, probably. But I would go
Wild.
with. He might go Runa Regus first. He may go Runa Regus first. Which is annoying.
I couldn't risk that. Not with his Soul Glare or his Zamazenta.
We're going to go wishy-washy.
Found out the best way for me to hatch eggs is to put an alarm every 3 minutes on
Might
snooze.
be a bad play.
How
He
does
could
that
be doing
help?
Exactly the same thing as he did last time. Which would be really, really annoying. We're going to go wishy-washy first. But yeah, like I say, I just want a good account.
That'd have been
of
funny
myself.
if I led Lapras and
That's all.
started setting up right away.
I'm actually going to quickly... Sorry.
I wonder if I would have been able to pull off like a really big
My
win there.
laptop's over there. I just want to make sure... Didn't have the right window open. I just want to make sure everything's going okay. So let's go. Let's go. Derek. That's the Mimmers. Alright, okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. Well, I've got to hit it. I've got to hit it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. I've got to hit it. I've also turned the light off and just kept the spotlight on over there. I don't have a backlight. I just use something from the side. Okay, well, I don't want to give away too much. So let's... We just got to hit it. We've just got to hit it.
What was my other move?
And let's go liquidation, because I'm, again, not showing too many cards.
I think I have it on
Okay?
Showdown
Okay,
still.
Okay.
I don't
So
remember
we're
what my
gonna
other
go for the
moves were.
liquidation and break the substitute.
Versus Pidge. Burning Jealousy, that's
that's
right.
Would have been better if I had flipped.
Because as you drink or smoke, so I got way over 3 minutes.
But that's just the way it goes.
I
So he's
see.
going to hit me with something hard. Is he going to Dynamax here, maybe?
No.
If he does, that's fine.
I get you.
I just don't like the fact that I've got it that's 75% accurate, and you all know what happens in those situations. But in this round, you got to take risks. Play rough. Damn, that hurt hard.
Dude, if I
That hurt
killed,
hard.
man,
That's
if
fine,
I
please
killed.
hit. Yes, it hit.
If I killed or if he
Yes.
missed, it would have been
And that's the
an
Mimikyu count, so that is a
interesting
big
match.
threat. Obviously, the wishy-washy now is just a sitting duck. It is just a sitting, well, a sitting fish.
I took, see, like, I could have brought on Naganadel here, Dynamax, hit the max Airstream. I just did not think Pidge would stay in if I brought it
Could use
in
it as free
Naganadel.
switch into something now.
I'm so mad to this day that I didn't bring it in because I maybe could have swept. I maybe could have swept.
Is he going to try and curse again here? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Might be Dynamax, not a bad idea actually. Taking that down. Right, fine. That's fine.
I tried baiting the Jolteon. That's what I was trying to do, but
Well, it's not fine, obviously. It's terrible. But still. Okay.
I regret not sending in
we go
Naganadel.
to
I feel like he
Zamazenta
would have
now?
switched, though. I feel like he would have switched.
Oakham,
I feel like he would have switched.
the Jolteon.
Right now hatching eggs helps me do house chores.
See,
Ooh.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to hatch eggs.
just yet.
I don't remember the last time I hatched an egg.
You might have.
It's been a long time.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
I think the last time I hatched eggs was when I was doing
Let's
my
just
Pokédex
try it.
for Violet.
I'm gonna
Which
try it
back
up
in
here.
like December, January,
I'm
something
worried
like
he's got
that.
Something to deal with it.
That was really smart on his part to click work up.
Okay, so he's not picked to move quickly. So that's something. Might be going to the Runarigus. Predicting a close combat. Might be.
Had to.
Which would be handy.
I had to. Excuse me. I had to.
Which would be very handy.
It was either that or I go to
I
Naganadel,
just want
and
it
I
to be a good
think I
battle.
brought a flying type move.
Good.
Get up a
fair,
max
even battle
airstream.
across the board. But we'll see.
I was just worried about the psychic things.
Okay, he's going to go probably... I don't know what that means. Okay, the Runarigus. Okay. We've got... Is this thing going to have Will-O-Wisp, though? Is it going to have Will-O-Wisp?
That was the other thing too, is whether I
Well,
should have
without
taken the
speed,
risk or
and then
not.
it'll be Wandering Spirit,
'Cause I
but
think
don't
I was
mind that.
carrying Will-O-Wisp.
Without speed. And we're getting a free...
Yeah,
we get a free
I was
workup,
carrying
so let's
Will-O-Wisp.
just see what a Crunch does. It's a heavily defensive Pokemon, I think, Runarigus. I just want to see what a Crunch does. He's probably going to Will-O-Wisp. He's probably going to Will-O-Wisp. Try and burn it. But that's fine.
The Scarlet Valley, you can
not
hatch eggs
good.
will do not break some time. Yeah, I know. I just still can't be bothered. I mean, you could do that in like other games too.
Okay, so let's just see what this does.
I mean, the picnic does make it
Half
easier, but like,
Will-O-Wisp?
I just
Maybe.
can't be
Defense
bothered.
skill, that's actually quite handy.
I don't like doing raids.
You're gonna get the
And I don't like
defense
outbreaks
raise,
either, so-
it's fine. We've got the defense drop. So
Well-
back to normal.
It's not that I don't like outbreaks.
Haze. Okay.
It's just I just don't want to do
Alright.
them. Like the raids and
Yeah, so
outbreaks
you
were
got
cool when the
Will-O-Wisp
game
on this
first
thing.
started, but as I kept doing them, it was just
Does
like
he have
whatever.
Will-O-Wisp on this thing? Is it worth risking? I don't want to bring you out. Shadow Ball. But he might be going an Earthquake. Or yeah, he might be going an Earthquake. To be fair.
Bulldoze.
So we go for another. I'm
Right.
gonna go for a Braze. He's probably gonna Will-O-Wisp, and this probably was a bad choice, but we'll find that out later. Bulldoze. Okay, the speed's lowered. That's not good because he could bring out the Zacian here. Not here. but-
Zacian.
Okay. Should we try a Crunch? Okay, so that's 2 down. I don't know if I want to leave Zamazenta out here for much longer. He's probably going to go Zacian.
I just realized Pitch has a Scarlet and Violet switch. Speaking of which, either that or he has Joy-Cons that are like it.
Who will definitely go first. Definitely.
I mean, I even could have brought out Naganadel. I even could have brought out Naganadel, Dynamaxed.
What use has a Jolteon got left in this battle? With those 2 Pokemon down. Because I could use it as bait. Not bait, I could use it as... play away. Okay.
Free switch.
We haven't got the defense raise here, so I think...
It was not the
Poliwag
worst
is
play to
gonna
let the
outright
Jolteon just
KO.
die. Honestly. It was not the worst play to just let the Jolteon die. He probably should have hard switched to the Solgaleo though.
Let me just have a look at what he's got. Do I need
Expecting the
Jolteon
player
for the Lapras, maybe? Jolteon for the Lapras. Feedback at least. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know
He
what?
sounds like a parrot.
If it goes down, it goes down. If the Jolteon goes down, it goes down. We just need a clean.
It
switch of
goes
the
down,
something
it goes down. Oakum.
here. Oh, Square Shiny. Didn't know that. Yeah, play.
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
If it goes down, it goes down.
And there it goes.
That's
Sacrifice.
just how it goes. Just
The
how it
lamb.
goes. Right.
This is an interesting point in the match because if you look, we both still have our legends. We both still have some very usable Pokemon in Rotom, Lapras, Mudsdale, and Hatterene. Like we're super even. Momentum's
I've been saving this.
kind of on my side, I guess. Oops, sorry,
For a special occasion. I almost
Kind
played it
of.
last week.
but not really.
Big old shiny lion.
I think
Okay.
I like that shiny.
Okay.
I think I hard switch to Rotom here, if I remember correctly.
If I use agility, we outspeed 100%. Get a free agility off. We get the free agility. I only have flamethrower in case he brought Sizzle. That is literally the only reason. Okay. Now do we go big? Now do we go big? Because I think we need to go big. I think we just need to go big here.
I played it well, saving
Obviously
mine.
Not very effective, not very effective.
Oh, my back cracked
think
like
we just have to go
crazy
big.
right there.
Just go for it. Just think.
But yeah,
just
I think
go
I
for
played
it.
well
We're
keeping
going
mine
big.
for as long as I did. Did I Dynamax? I'm pretty sure I Dynamax. I think I Dynamax.
Almost guaranteed
Lapras?
this thing's gonna Will-O-Wisp.
Lapras.
Won't be very happy.
Lapras. I Dynamax Lapras. I Gigantamax Lapras. Yeah, because I set up the screens.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
forget.
never mind. I remember, I remember, I
always have
remember.
to check. Since the one battle I forgot.
I
Max
remember.
Mindstorm, that's not giving away too many cards.
We lived.
Oh, no,
Dude, the
it's survived.
fact that we lived was such a big deal. Such a big deal, man.
Waves. Now it's gonna have the Will-O-Wisp, I'm assuming.
Such a big deal. What did I use
Could
on
be the
it?
T-Wave. Could be the
I think I
T-Wave.
used T-Wave, right? Reflect.
Reflect. Interesting.
Never
okay.
mind. Yeah.
Alright, okay. Okay.
Such a big deal, dude.
Well, now I don't actually know.
'Cause it
if
stalls
Max
a
Force will
Dynamax
take that thing
move.
down. No, it won't because it'll be quad resisted.
He
And
honestly
the-
should have just maxed Steel Spike. It would have killed me. I'm like 99% sure it would have killed me. 99.999% sure it would have killed me. He would have gotten defense buff. Lapras wouldn't have really got going.
and a reflex up. So,
Max Steel Spike probably was the better
I
play.
put 8. I upped its PP on that with my only PP max I had in my inventory. Just for that
Aha.
reason. Okay,
There it goes.
okay.
There it goes.
The Zacian, the
Zacian.
Lapras, and the other thing.
Naganadel.
You got to go Lapras here, surely, haven't you?
Yeah.
Try and outlive. Yeah, it's gone Nessie.
Good old Nessie.
A good thing he could do here is Aurora Veil, or
Yes.
you know the G-Max Aurora Veil move.
I had to.
I
think I maxed guard, played
Max
safe,
Steel, I can try and get the defense up at least.
right? That's what I was deciding here, is whether I should just set up the Aurora Veil or max guard.
I think he's thinking about Dynamaxing. He is Dynamaxing. Okay. Okay.
The cruise ship.
This is it.
The SSN.
It's on go, go, go. I like it. Alright then. It's going to be the G-Max move, which brings up the Reflect and Light screen. It's got to be.
No,
It
sir.
absolutely has to be. G-Max
No,
Resonance.
sir.
Oh, well, Max Guard the first turn. That's absolutely sensible.
Yes, sir.
Don't get the defense raise now.
I'll get that now,
so he's
you heard?
probably going to G-Max Resonance.
Yes.
Probably going to G-Max Resonance. So I think, I don't know, did we withdraw here?
Oh, did I?
Try and go for something else? Can't really go to you.
No, I did. I did. He switches to the horse. I did.
mean, let's just see what happens here. Let's try and stall it out a bit. Did I?
No, I didn't. I used the water move. Right? I used Geyser, didn't I?
Obviously, not going to do much whatsoever, and it won't do much for a while. Max
Quake.
Quake.
Quake. That's right.
Okay.
Quake. I brought Juro Run. That's right.
Does a
I brought
lot.
Juro Run.
Does a hell of a lot. Special defense raise as well. This is going to be a tough one. So if he's going for Max Quake again, we could
Sight.
go for you.
Sight.
But then you got to try and live a super effective move. This is tough. This battle now. This is tough. This battle. Not sure if this is a good idea
Sight.
or not. But we'll.
I
If it's not a water
used
or ice type move. If he's called it and predicted it, fantastic play.
the
Fantastic play.
resonance.
Cannot fault him in the slightest for that. That's brilliant. Stalled out a Dynamax move though, so that's something.
Got up the curse too.
Yeah, love it.
Nutty.
Great choice, Josh. Got the
Thanks,
stamina boost.
Pidge.
Don't think that's going to make much difference in the long run.
I live for
more.
Pidge's approval.
Something.
I live for his approval.
Okay. So, oh, wrong one. What wore off? So Aurora Veil is still up for 4 turns.
Dude, the Reflect plus Aurora Veil was nuts.
For a start. We've got to try and stall
It
this.
happens
I knew this would
again!
possibly come. Curse. Sugar.
I thought he was gonna say it there.
He's doing it again. The thing that got me last time.
Trying to stop me, but I'm doing it
Right,
again.
well, yeah, he's got me. I think that's it. I think that's the end of the battle, you know?
No,
I
Pidgey Poo.
think
No,
that is
no.
the end of the battle. Let's just try and damage it then, as much as we can.
What did I eat? Waterfall, right? Yeah. Still outsped, dude.
Which is not a lot. Okay. Doesn't matter.
I did kind of get lucky with crits
It's
a little
the
bit.
Lapras. Needed
little
the
bit.
Jolteon for it. Okay.
So that's where, like, in the moment, him sacrificing Jolteon was not the worst play because he needed a clean switch. But eventually, like, I knew he brought Jolteon for Lapras. I knew he did. He didn't want Lapras to get going again. It did. But he didn't want Lapras to get going again. So I knew that's why he brought Jolteon. So it dying that early actually played a huge role, honestly, in why Lapras was able to get these 3 kills.
Okay. Okay, let's try and stall out this Aurora Veil a bit more. Hatterene, we don't particularly need you anymore. Let's just see who goes
It actually took
first.
this hit really freaking well, if I remember
We'll do a
correctly.
psychic, but not going to do much. Let's just see who goes first. I'm not trick rooming on a cursed Lapras. Not at all. Waterfall, you go first still. I'm slower?
It actually took that hit really freaking well.
Okay. That is super interesting.
But
I'm
so
not
did I.
using trick room still.
That was like the greatest. Because I think the Aurora Veil had one more turn. Aurora Veil. I would have been curious what would have happened if he hard switched to Solgaleo or something like that.
Wrong one. There we go. Sorry. There is only one more turn of Aurora Veil.
Aurora
Let's try this
Veil.
then. Let's just try this. Oh, man.
I had to do it to him. I honestly probably should have cursed the first turn too, while I was still under Aurora Veil. Because I was +1 special defense. I was +1 special defense. You maybe can make an argument that if he went to Zamazenta sooner, he could have done something. Yeah, I mean, hindsight obviously helps that. I mean, you maybe could make the argument that if he went to Zamazenta here, it would have still did what it did. It took out Lapras, took out Zacian, left Nagano on red. It would have came down to whether Solgaleo would have lived a hit from Nagano. I don't think it would have. I think I was carrying Flamethrower. Let me double check. Yeah, I was carrying Flamethrower, so I don't think it would have taken that hit. So I don't know. Maybe it would have been the end result with Nagano finishing it off anyways.
Let's just go for it.
Who knows?
Let's just go for it. It's this Lapras every time. Let's just go for it.
Well, no, because I think at that point I would have been. Or did I build it modest or did I build it? No, I built it timid. So I would have been. I would have outspent the Solgaleo anyways. It would have came down to whether it lived the Flamethrower or not. Which I don't think it would have.
This battle
I don't think it would have.
Certainly helped us out a bit.
Ultimately, Nagano I think would have pulled this off.
Gonna be faster. I just want to see what this
I'll tell you
does
guys
as a
when we get there.
base-
The thing
that's
Pigeon
what
I found out after the
this
match.
does as a baseline. I know Psychic Fangs can go through reflecting things, but right.
Bam. It's crazy how little it does. This crit actually did matter.
GG's, Josh. Don't think the crit mattered there, really. Let's be honest.
I don't know. Solgaleo's defense is actually quite respectable. It is quite
GG's,
respectable.
Josh. This is end of the game. I just need to go through the motions. It's been a great run, guys. 3 minutes left until the battle ends. I mean, we made it go that far. So that's good. Yeah, no,
Look at the
GG's,
little
Josh,
chimchar
that's
on his shoulder.
fantastic.
That Chimchar brought me luck. It was whispering in Pidge's ear, telling him all the negative thoughts and leading him down the wrong path. It did the work for me.
You deserved your final place. You have deserved it. Let's just do work up. Let's just see what we can survive.
It's so annoying, man. What did I click first? I didn't click waterfall, did I? Yeah. If I had clicked water,
double damage. Oh, do you know what?
I should have clicked waterfall first, man.
Another work up off.
I should have. His face.
Yeah, let's go for another work up. Screw it. Screw it. Let's just see what happens with this move. Okay.
Yeah.
We survived just.
That might have been a low roll, not really sure, but if I had clicked waterfall the first time, I would have
There's only
killed.
one thing to do, isn't there? Just
I would have
try
killed.
and
It
go
would have
for
been a
it.
6-3.
Just try and go for it.
And then I lose the freaking flip of
Give
the
it a
coin,
speed
man.
tie, see if you can outspeed. Make it interesting.
I lose the
Just make
freaking
it
flip of the
interesting.
coin.
Bring out the Zacian. Please. I think you'll get me anyway. I don't
If he
think
didn't
I'll
bring
still
Iron Head
onto
and
you
brought
and
Psychic
then
Things, he would have won.
KO you. Yeah, come on. Speed tie. You've got to be invested in speed.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Go on, let's make this interesting.
Damn speed tie, man.
Let's see if
I mean, to be fair, Iron Head does make the difference right here. Obviously, it's a case of the 4-move syndrome. I had the same problem with Zacian. Throughout the season. It's the 4-move syndrome or I guess 5-move syndrome, where you just wish you could bring another move.
My God. Well, it's still Nagano Dadadel, which I can't KO. I can't KO. Should have given Ice Fang, but I needed Crunch for the
Wait, I'm confused. Does Zamazenta get Psychic Things or not? I'm like 99% sure it does. It does. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Yeah. So
What's it called? Needed Crunch for the Runarigus. I'm not stalling out this end. We've just got to crunch and hope for the best.
if you brought Psychic Things, he would have won.
Oh, so close. Fantastic battle. Fantastic battle, Joe.
Ah!
Well earned, well won.
Oh man, that was a battle,
Right to the
dude.
wire. Fantastic play. Congratulations, Josh. Everybody, go watch the other side of this battle.
That one was
Your
a battle.
finalists,
So
LA Inferno, coached by Lonely Hermit.
So what we found out afterwards when we talked is if he clicked close combat, there was still a chance it wouldn't have killed. I think it was like 50% though that it would have. So close combat would have given him the best opportunity to win that match. Crunch was never going to kill. Even at +2, that was surprised. Because Naganado's defense is not great. It's like base 70 or something like around those lines. 72, something like that. So the fact that the Crunch wasn't going to kill was like no matter what, even at +2, no matter what, unless he crit. That's the only way he was going to kill is if he crit. I was really surprised. I was really surprised to see that. But if he clicked close combat, it had the chance to kill. So that was his way in. The thing is, though, is obviously it resists. Naganado resists. So there's that. But yeah. We can watch my reaction to the ending. It's kind of funny, I guess.
How's it going, everyone?
It's kind of funny, I guess. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Because we're gonna kill.
Oh, no. I want to hear more of me. We'll watch from Zamazenta's beginning of the comeback. Look at that fresh cut. I need to get a haircut soon.
Win the speed tie. That's it. That's GG's if we don't. We have to win the speed tie. This is why I wanted to bring quick attack too, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have to win the speed tie. I'm clicking.
I
because we're gonna
regret
kill.
bringing
In this
Dig.
range,
I think I brought Dig, right?
we have to.
I
win
blame
the speed tie.
Humberto. In theory, and when we talked about it, Dig made a lot of sense. It did. But I was this close to switching it for freaking quick attack, and I should have. I really, really should have.
It's not over. It's
I
not
really,
over. We have to win the
really,
speed
really
tie.
should have.
We have to win the speed tie. We lost. We lost the speed tie. Flip of the coin. It comes down to a.
I was
flip
happy to
of the
lose like
coin.
this. I think I say it too.
Oh my god. gonna lose, I'm
Yeah.
okay with this, dude. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Oh my god.
Bloody Wraith.
I should have seen the workup coming. I should have. That's on me. But holy hell. Crunch. That should kill.
Reacception. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! No, we did not just live a hit from a Zama.
It made 0 sense to me until we did the calculations. It made 0 sense to me that we lived until we did the calculations. But based off the health bar, I kind of saw it, I kind of thought it in my head while the health bar was going down. I was like, wait. Like in my head for a second, I paused. You can kind of see it in my face. I was like, wait.
Should kill.
Wait. I was like, wait a minute. And it lived. And we made it to the final. So now we get to watch Sly Guy's point of view. Final video of the stream. Final video of the stream. We get to watch us lift the trophy. Become the champion. The campeon. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going on a trip. You know. All right.
Guys, I'm Sly Guy, coach.
I'm actually. I kind of want to hear his prep. We'll skip to here. I normally skip prep. I'm gonna be honest when I watch the videos because I have to watch all of them. But
For a while.
I did watch most of the battle and the ending when he premiered it.
The Azumarill. Adamant, max speed, max attack, huge power. Belly Drum, Play Rough, Aquajet, and Encore.
Encore, so annoying.
I feel like only Hermit can easily make whoever sets up their big setup mon first in this battle is most likely going to win. And I'm gonna try to prevent that with this lead.
Tracks. It tracked, yeah. That tracked.
Lapras, he could lead Rodriguez, or he can try to immediately go for a nuke like I've done in the past and just lead one of his big legendaries from the gate and just wreck me.
I wasn't gonna risk that.
Sasha will do it.
Like I probably could have led Zacian. Probably.
And a possible just stall lead.
But
with Encore. If
I couldn't do that. I needed a safer lead that could still do work, and that's why I went with Porygon.
I think Naganadel sounds cooler, so I'm just gonna do Naganadel for the rest of this video.
I feel like he might have intended to cut that. That's funny. All right.
What does he not bring? He doesn't bring the Mimikyu?
So he questioned that. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think Mimikyu did a lot of work against his team. Mimikyu is a great Pokemon, don't get me wrong, you get the free Swords Dance and all that stuff, or like a free Thunder Wave, whatever. But to me, Leafeon actually did more. And then on top of that, I feel like Porygon did even more to a lot of Sly's team. Although Mimikyu, I don't know, it was tough. It was a really hard decision because I had my core 5 that I knew I was going to bring, the Legends, Rotom, Lapras, and Rodriguez. I knew I was going to bring that core 5. I brought them practically all season. And then it was just that 6. And I was going to take a risk with the Leafeon and try the Baton Pass strat. With the Encore on the Azumarill, that wouldn't have worked, obviously. It might have forced a switch. Who knows? It might have forced a switch to, like, Blaziken, which would have been a problem. But regardless, I didn't really want the Leafeon because although it did work against Kyogre and Azumarill, the strat I wanted to try, it was kind of a one and done. Like, if I couldn't pull it off, Leafeon would just die, and that was a problem. If I wanted Leafeon as an attacker, I mean, it could have done some work, I guess. I just didn't really trust it too much, honestly, to survive for long and to prevent a Pokemon from setting up in front of it. And then Mimikyu was kind of in a similar boat. Like, it does prevent Dynamax, but its move pool is not incredible. Like, it does work. Like, Woodhammer does good work against his Kyogre. Obviously, his Azumarill and his Mammoth too, but mainly would be Kyogre. And then Play Rough against the Zygarde. I just didn't trust it to finish those kills. I didn't want Zygarde to get to its other form. Not because I was afraid of it. It's annoying with its survivability because it gets like a ton of HP. I wasn't really afraid of Zygarde in this matchup, I'm being honest. And that's not me just talking crap. I just was not afraid of it at all. I was afraid of his Blaziken. I was afraid of his Kyogre. Those were his two Pokemon I was afraid of. Sizzler to a certain extent. But Blaziken and Kyogre were the two Pokemon I was afraid of most. I knew how to handle everyone else. It was Blaziken and Kyogre, who I just was terrified of in this matchup. But I thought Porygon was just the best lead. Honestly, I thought Porygon was the best lead, and it honestly kind of panned out. It didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to go, but for the most part, it did its job. It led well, and it let me get going in the match. That's what I needed, a Pokemon that wasn't one of my legends that could get in there and just help me get going at the beginning of the match, and that's exactly what it did. That's why I brought it.
Oh.
I thought Porygon was the best lead for me.
Where's Porygon?
I thought it was a better. Yeah, I thought it was a better. It's just mainly because of its lead potential.
Mimikyu go.
Honestly,
Porygon in.
its lead potential is the main reason why I brought it.
I'm happy about that. We are still going to lead Sasha. I was only wrong about the Mimikyu.
Yeah, because I brought everyone else every single match. It was really not that hard to predict.
Porygon Z, eh? Okay. What does he lead here?
What do I lead? We lead the Porygon.
Matrix, I don't know who that is. It is a Porygon Z.
I wish I got the Spadef buff. So I'm assuming he put like 4 in special defense or something, because if the defenses are equal, it favors special attack. So I'm assuming he put like something into defense, even if it's like, or sorry, special defense, even if it's like the 4 leftover EVs that you get.
Porygon Z could nasty
You know,
and just do a lot of damage, because like,
that's what made the difference.
what is my Azumarill going to do? Let's see what it does. Let's encore it.
Discharge. He had to have invested some amount into special defense for survivability, honestly.
Do it again.
So this is an interesting thing because this is an interesting scenario. Sly and I were talking about this earlier in the stream, whether he should have switched here or not. Hindsight obviously is that no, he shouldn't have switched. But in the moment, you have a Pokemon in front of you that's locked into an electric type move. Why not go to one of your ground types? And more specifically, why not go to your stronger ground type? I did not think it was that bad of a decision on his part to go to the Zygarde in the moment. Like, you have like I said, you have a Pokemon locked into the into an electric type move. Go to one of your ground types, obviously. Maybe, I guess, he could have double predicted the Encore, keeping me from staying in, but it just was not a bad idea on his part. It was safe. It was easy. It's an easy decision, I didn't think it was that bad.
Do it again. Okay. Sasha cannot belly drum anymore. That's fine. I mean, I could go to my Zygarde right heckin' now. I can go to my Zygarde like right heckin' now. Like, I could do it easily just right heckin' now. But he probably knows that because I locked him into the electric move. So Queen Latifah, so if I switch into Zygarde...
So this turn, he takes a while. And there's another turn where he does take a while as well. I felt like I was like kind of speeding through this match. He took a while with a couple of decisions, and if that time, even like 30 seconds from both of those turns, maybe could have won him this match. Maybe. It would have made it super close. I mean, way closer than it already was.
If he goes into, okay, he withdraws to who? Wraith. Oh, the Naganadel.
Took a big risk. I won't lie. I took a big risk going to Naganadel. Took a big risk early, and it paid off, obviously. I maybe could have double predicted the switch and got the max ooze. I got the max ooze up, but you know, that would have been an insane risk. Like that would have been an insane risk. Couldn't take that risk.
Darn, I really wish I did Mamoswim because Mamoswim would have been so much better. Let's see. We'll go back into Sasha. Sasha did its thing. Oh my gosh, we're just we are just doubling like crazy.
This is so annoying. So it was smart on my part
No.
to go to the
Not
Porygon to get that special attack boost.
Freeze.
And I should have just discharged right here. I should have, because part of me thought he was going to switch. And I should have just played it safe and clicked the discharge anyways. Because at the end of the day, if he goes back into Zygarde, I just click Ice Beam. Because I outspeed it. And that should kill, me being +1. And if he goes to Mamoswine, I don't know, click Ice Beam. Because it also is powerful. So either way, I should have just clicked discharge right here. Just gotten this thing off the field. Matrix wouldn't have taken as much damage. I could have maybe gotten some more damage off on someone else. I should have just honestly clicked discharge and gotten. I should have just gotten this thing off the field. I thought with the +1 and Ice Beam actually would kill, but again, I think he invested. I'm not sure how much he invested in the Azumarill, but I think he invested a bit into the special defense. Either that or it just naturally took that, which is annoying. I thought the Ice Beam would kill. That's why I just clicked it. You guys will see right now, obviously.
No, Sasha did its thing. We'll Aqua Jet. We'll Aqua Jet.
I guess I did take a while with this decision. I just wasn't sure if he would switch or not, honestly. And I should have just clicked discharge. I mean, I guess that's a hindsight play, but even in the moment,
Ooh,
he tried
predicting us.
even in the moment, I should have still clicked
Ooh, it
discharge.
actually lived too. Sweet. That's good. That's good.
Because it would have left Matrix at, what is that, about 60% or so, 60-70%. Would have let me do some work against someone else. Although you could have easily brought in Blaziken. That is also a thing. could have also been a thing.
So the Sasha didn't do exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. I think Queen Latifah's the safest bet here.
Mamoswine is such an annoying Pokemon. So annoying.
Ice Shard should kill. I'm
Yeah.
adamant. If Aqua Jet did that much, like Ice Shard should
Yeah.
kill.
Oh wait, I didn't even get to see. It was Oblivious, right? Was that his ability?
That's fine.
No, he did have Thick Fat. Dude, how did Overheat do that much damage?
I think Queen Latifah.
Because Mamoswine
bet here.
with Thick Fat, like Overheat, that's crazy. Because it brings it down to red, I'm pretty sure.
And Ice Shard should kill. I'm adamant.
Ice Shard,
If Aqua Jet did
yeah.
that much.
Skip a little bit ahead because it definitely kills. Because watch right here. This is why I'm surprised he had Thick Fat, because I didn't see that when I was watching the premiere. I'm surprised. Oh, it doesn't happen right here. It happens later. So I set up the Reflect. I was debating whether I should Thunder Wave, I think.
He will go into Lapras here, or he will stay in. No, he stays in. Okay.
Set up the light screen.
I am faster, so that's cool. Oh.
Double screens make me feel fine.
Okay, well, one on Reflect, one on Light Screen. I'm Thunderbolting. I'm gonna predict his Lapras. Oh, he's
I knew
down.
when he clicked Thunderbolt. I think I said it in my video too. I expected him to. Well, I expected that Thunderbolt to be for Lapras, and that's why he clicked it. It was a big risk on his part, though. It was also a big risk on my part to stand with Rotom. And then comes the really annoying substitutes again. Big substitute again. I understand the logic of like stalling the screens, but he also brought his Kyogre to half health. That was. It's an interesting trade on his part. It was definitely an interesting trade.
I don't have Spadef.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm Spadef invested, so I do have Spadef. Do I I scald again.
Oh, I was about to say, interesting. He did not invest in Spidef. Okay.
Turns on reflect, I believe. No. Heck it. No. 2 turns of reflect.
Like he's also see that was the interesting part about this play, because he stalls out the screen, yeah, but he stalls out his own rain,
Up again.
and it lets Kyogre fall to half health. So I don't know. I don't know if I 100% like it, but you know, the logic is not flawed. The logic is not entirely flawed for him making that decision.
The sub faded. Light screen, reflect, discharge.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Tyler had breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just
My
$3.
croissant.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Get copyrighted. If I had predicted the Mamoswine switch and clicked overheat, that would have been the most big brain play I think I would have ever had.
Stop. No.
See that?
Well, reflect rare for
That's what I noticed. And him, dude, him missing Stone Edge. This is big. This is big. That's the risk. That's why I hate rock type moves, because a lot of them miss and they're really annoying. I think Ancient Power and like Excel Rock are like the only 100% accurate moves, without items, of course. And it's just so annoying. So he took a risk with the Stone Edge, and you gotta respect it. It's 75%. 3 out of 4 chances it should be hitting, but 25% chance to miss is actually quite high. If I remember correctly, right? Stone Edge is 75, I think. Stone Edge. No, it's 80. So 20% chance. So 1 in 5 chance it misses. Still a big risk. Yeah, it should be hitting majority of the time, but that 20% is a big risk to take, especially in the final. But I can respect it. I can respect him bringing the Stone Edge, especially for the Rotom. And it's unfortunate that he missed. And I was able to get up the reflect up.
That miss is so annoying.
Big miss. Big miss. And then guess what? Guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what?
We'll do it again.
Happened again. This was so surprising, though. With the thick fat, it's like, I know overheat is a really strong move. Don't get me wrong, and I know Rotom's special attack is not bad, but damn, that did a lot. I was not really expecting it to do that much. That's why I thought he didn't have thick fat. If he didn't have thick fat, he would have died for sure. But I guess thick fat is the reason he lived. So that's crazy. This was, yeah, I fully expected him to go to one of his legends. Twice. Just in case. Just in case. God, I was so annoying with Rotom. He has 1,000 arrows. Right? Right? So annoying when I saw the substitute, man. I was so annoyed. 2 turns of reflect.
Dragon Dance. Let's go.
Yeah. I figured. He was either gonna click 1,000 arrows or the Dragon Dance. And then this diddly darn thing. Rodriguez being as annoying as per usual. Because it is. It is, and it was.
What you doing if I sub here?
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't risk it with the Will-O-Wisp. I played this match relatively safe. I risked a couple things, but for the most part, I kind of played it safe. I definitely took more risks earlier in the match. Yeah, that was annoying. So annoying, man. And yeah, the haze breaks through. It makes sense.
Wait. What?
It makes sense, honestly. But he didn't know. He said it before. He said it, I think, at the end of the video. I think he said it
I gotta be honest.
in the premiere chat, and then he told me earlier in the stream. Which
I gotta be honest.
I knew it
I don't
would,
know
but
if
it took me a while
Hayes
before I even learned that.
went through
Because
subs.
substitute's so weird.
I did not know Hayes went through a sub. But how much does Thousand Arrows do?
Stupid subs, man. Had to give up the Lapras.
Nessie. That's fine. We get damage on this.
Had to give up the Lapras.
Wow.
I don't want to watch Lapras die. I had to give it up. I had to give something up.
Will he Dynamax here to let Lapras
Something had to die. And maybe you can argue not Lapras, but I couldn't leave Rodriguez out there because there was nothing it could do to the Zygarde. And I couldn't let it set up in front of me, so I had to switch. And Lapras was just the only one, honestly.
We're gonna Thousand Arrows again.
Lapras was the one.
Okay, he lets it die. Lapras is down. I'm not confident about this still, though.
Still got our legends.
That double miss on Stone Edge, like, sucked.
Yeah.
Stone Edge. What is he
Yeah.
going to here, then?
That did suck.
So he knows when my Zygarde
Would have made a big deal. Well, yeah, it would have been a big deal. If he hit. That's the risk you take. That's the risk you take, man. With some of these moves. Dude, us? Oh, this felt really good.
Assuming this is what he Dynamaxes, right?
This felt really good. Like Zygarde's shiny is so beautiful. I just got distracted. The way like the hexagons on it, or I think they're hexagons, like they shine on it too, looks really nice. Yeah, this was crazy. He had to. If he didn't Dynamax, or if he switched, he had to Dynamax here. If he switched, something's taking a massive hit. If he stays in, I mean, honestly, the only one he could have gone to was Scizor, but I had Flamethrower. If he went to Kyogre, I had Max Lightning after it took a nice chunk of damage. So
Yep, he Dynamaxes. I really hope his Dynamax move doesn't kill me, but we're going
it was his only option. Honestly. Again, Scizor would have taken one hit, but it would have died the next turn. Mamo obviously was red. Couldn't give me that free beast boost. Blaziken, I guess, because then it would have outsped me, and then he could have Dynamaxed and maxed Quaked. You could make that argument.
I too can Dynamax.
Yeah, Zygarde just seemed Dynamaxing Zygarde was just honestly his best choice, but it did not end well. However, I was pretty surprised when that happened.
Jack in the Box discontinued French toast sticks. We'll open that circle of trust again, Miranda, because my French toast sticks are back in 3 or 6 pieces. But then they'll be gone again. It's a pattern. French toast sticks are back starting at $2.50.
Now, does the Max Dragon move kill me?
I don't know. Does it? The answer is yes. Absolutely.
It does. Oh, that's huge.
Absolutely. I'm curious how this match would have went if I had built I think it's Timid, which is Timid's minus special attack, right?
He gets a special attack.
No, yeah, Timid's minus special attack.
So that's turn 1.
I'm curious if I would have built like that.
That is definitely
Honestly.
not
If I had built Timid,
think
I probably would have swept.
I think I lose here.
Especially if it sends out the Mamoswine like he did right here. I get out the Max Ooze on +1 special attack, +1 speed. I outspeed the Blaziken for at least 2 turns. So the Endure wouldn't have mattered. Like, I think Timid might have been the better play, honestly. I think Timid might have been the better play. That Ice Shard definitely was annoying. If you watched my previous matches, I mean, priority moves do really well against my team, so.
Max Ooze for even more special attack.
even more.
Zygarde's
I wish I had carried Max Airstream. Not gonna lie.
the Mamos.
Either I wish I was timid or I wish I would have carried Max Airstream. One of the two. One of the two. One of the two. So right here, I think I even said it in my video. I was like, Scizor makes no sense because it just dies to a flamethrower, and I'm sure he knew I would carry flamethrower. Kyogre at this point just dies to the max lightning as well, and there's nothing you can really do to stall because it doesn't outspeed me and can't set up substitute. And then I got to Blaziken, and in my head I'm like, crap, because I knew it could endure / protect / whatever. Which honestly, the protect actually might have been the bigger play out of him because Blaziken might have been able to do a little bit more work after. But regardless, I knew it could stall. It would outspeed me the next turn. It was just a matter of, did he bring a move that can hurt my Naganadel? And the answer, obviously, as you can see on screen, is yes. He brought Earthquake. So if he hadn't brought Earthquake, I mean, I would have won. But regardless, yeah, that was a big turning point. Was him saving Blaziken led to a big turning point, I guess would be the better way to phrase that.
We endure with the
So
Blaziken
annoying. If I had Max Airstream, man.
for this time.
If I had Max Airstream. Or if I was timid.
I guess I should have Max Guard.
Hindsight,
first,
obviously,
it
but
wouldn't have mattered.
I'm curious what would have happened if he Dynamaxed his
That's why we rocked Endure over Protect this time.
Blaziken instead. Or something. I don't know. I think Protect would have been the better play, not gonna lie.
3 minutes left. Jeez.
Yeah, I had the same reaction.
Minutes already?
It flew. This went so fast, man. So fast. Even the -1, the Blaziken. If you guys look at Blaziken's attack, it is very, very respectable. I mean, very respectable. It's like 120 or something. So even -1, it still did that work, and it couldn't. But a +2 Zamazenta still couldn't kill Naganadel. It just doesn't make sense, but you know, because Zamazenta's attack is actually higher than Blaziken's.
Not if he went in for
The logic. It doesn't make sense to me, but you know, tis what tis. Tis what tis. It's a good thing I didn't click a screen here. I did heavily consider it.
because I have to go into
I heavily considered a screen.
Kyogre now. But Kyogre's gonna set up the rain for my
There's also a part of me that wishes I had built into speed on the Rotom too. There's also a part of me that wishes I did that. Because I believe...
charge.
Or do I? Actually. No, I would not speak Kyogre. Anyways, never mind.
Right now, Moose.
It wouldn't matter.
Oh man, if I brought a Heckin'
It wouldn't matter.
move on my Heckin' Scizor, this would have been better.
True. Would have closed the match out if he had a little bit more time to.
We fire Scald. This is gonna be insanely close.
Insanulous.
The Rotom dies.
Yeah, there goes the Rotom. I honestly still haven't calculated. Maybe I'll hold on. Let me calculate this because I'm curious as to whether any other my other moves would have killed the Kyogre. I don't think it would have mattered. Like I think ultimately the Bullet Punch would have killed me anyways. Yeah, I think the Bullet Punch would have killed me anyways, but I'm curious. Curious. Because I would have used Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword would have killed. And I wish I would have clicked it. I wish I would have clicked it. Not saying it would have won, it would have killed the Scizor. Like, I still would have been able to take out the Scizor, but would have given me a better chance of surviving, I guess. Sacred Sword would have killed.
Wild charge. Darn, time's going.
I just couldn't risk it. I wish I don't know. I don't think it would have made a difference.
Yep, he has a wild charge.
I think the Scizor would have still killed me. He does actually question something here, and I want to talk about that. I'll talk about it when it happens, or when he says it.
It was close. It was close, but I definitely lose here because all he needs to do is switch.
He was so focused that he didn't take off the Kyogre.
Sacred Sword doesn't even have Fire move?
So, the reason I didn't bring Fire Fang is because I didn't want to play around the drizzle. Fire Fang does kill a Scizor. I think unless the Scizor is fully built into defense, I can't remember. It's either like if it is bold 252, I think it's like the only way it survives, but even then it's like a very small chance. But under the rain, it eats the hit. Like it can live. This is where the 5 move syndrome came in, because I probably would have brought Fire Fang if I had an extra move slot, but I thought the other moves that I brought, Wild Charge, Sacred Sword, Play Rough, and Crunch, maybe maybe I should have replaced Crunch with Fire Fang, but under the rain it wouldn't have mattered. It would have done about as much damage as that Sacred Sword did. Yeah, under the rain it wouldn't have mattered. Anyways, and I didn't want to play around that. I figured he would try to mask the Scizor in the rain. I figured he would try that, and that's why I didn't even bother.
Darn! I think I lost though because Aruna Rodriguez hasn't lost any health.
This was an intense match, man. This was an intense match. It's crazy. Rodriguez was like my low-key MVP throughout the season. And it's fitting that it was my last Pokemon on the field.
Darn.
It was fitting that it was the last Pokemon on my field.
Dark move on Scizor.
Welcome to motherhood. It's hard. Oof. But we got you.
Baby won't sleep. You put that baby in the car and you drive.
Summers, that would have put Dark move, or do I put X Scizor? That would have done it.
No, because of the timer, obviously. But
Present day Sly guy here.
so we talked, and the conversation. That's a funny picture. The conversation had was who would have won if there was no timer rule. I don't know. It would have been really interesting. It would have been really close. The swords that like you can maybe say, like, let's say I click Will-O-Wisp right away, right? Bring it back to neutral, get that constant burn. The bullet punch, the initial bullet punch would do I feel like a nice bit. Let's double check here actually while I'm speaking. I feel like the bullet punch would have done a nice bit. Then he actually brought up a good point I didn't think about, and right here, in that I would have taken the Technician from him with Wandering Spirit. So I only had Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb obviously not being stabbed, not being a really strong move, but under the Technician would have actually been interesting to see how much damage it would have done. So I'm assuming the Scizor is 252. Obviously +2 attack. Let's see how much a Bullet Punch would have done. So Bullet Punch would have done about 31 to 38%. I don't know if that's accounting for Technician. I don't think it is actually. Let's see. Let me put Technician here. No. So a Bullet Punch under Technician would have done 47 to 56%. For me, if I had Technician, Rock Tomb was doing 22 to 26%. So he was still, I would have had to burn him first turn after he Bullet Punched. But I think just off of sheer damage alone, like, I don't know. It would have been really, really close, because if he lost if I burned him first turn, or if I hazed, one of the two, he would have been neutral, basically. The burn would have been doing chip damage. If I hazed, he would be neutral. I would have taken Technician. Rock Tomb would be slowing him down. I would eventually outspeed him in after 2 Rock Tombs, I think. So then I would start getting damage off. The problem is Rock Tomb has a 5% chance to miss. It would have been really, really close. It would have been really, really close. I initially said that Sly would have definitely won. I think it would have been really, really, really close. If timer was an issue there, Scissor v Rodriguez would have been an interesting showdown to end off the season. He could have easily swords danced again, though. He could have swords danced again, and he would have been able to finish me. Had I hazed him, had I burned him, whatever it was, he could have swords danced again, and he would have been able to finish the match faster, I think. So I think, honestly, Sly would have won anyways, but it just would have been really, really, really freaking close. I don't know. It's tough because the Scissor was low health. I mean, it's roughly... with the health it was at, how much health? Let's see, 82 out of 175. I mean, it's clear he had some HP investment there. I think it looks like a full HP investment actually. With the HP investment, him being at is it 82. If I took Technician, this is a 3-hit KO with Rock Tomb. His Bullet Punch on the first turn, him being +2 Bullet Punch with the Technician boost, would have done roughly 50%. So we would have been around the same amount of health. So it still would have been a race to see who can finish each other first. It would have been really freaking close. Regardless, it was a fantastic match. I couldn't have asked for a better way to end off the season, honestly. With two just banger matches, two just absolute banger matches. 3 actually. My match against Timmy was great as well. Yeah, it was just an amazing season, amazing end to the season. Honestly, with the 3 matches I had in the playoffs, they were all just bangers, dude. All 3 of them were just bangers, back to back to back, all incredible. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. That's pretty much all I wanted to do, was go back through our season. Go back, watch through it, and see how we pulled off the dub. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's me for this one. Next video, what's today? Wednesday. Next video, actually, the EBL channel. The postseason roundup is a long one, but it should be coming out on the EBL channel this Friday. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. Sunday we have our White 2 type luck. Monday we have our 4-way versus. Tuesday we have the Soul Link with Jack. So be sure to keep an eye out for all that good stuff. I'm not going to promise streams anymore. I'm tired of it. But that's me for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.